welcome you live to the NASCAR iRacing FedEx Xfinity Series Season number 4 race from the Talladega Superspeedway. Sorry, a little bit late here, but we are all up and running. About 19 minutes remain here in this warm-up session from Talladega Superspeedway. This is the Xfinity Series playoffs live from Talladega, Alabama. Here we go, cars on the racetrack for this warm-up session in Dega. This is it, one of the bigger races of the season. It is Talladega, the 2.66-mile super speedway. And Xfinity Series drivers are on the track here. These cars head down the back straightaway in this warm-up section. All right. 3 wide already. There's the outside. Landon Johnson has 4 wide for a second. Down the back stretch they go. Last week was Martinsville. What a race that was. Had a record amount of cautions for the Xfinity Series. It was won by Alexander Ortega, of course. And then we go, it's from Martinsville, the shortest track in the NASCAR Racing FedEx Xfinity Series, the longest oval in the Xfinity Series here tonight at Talladega. Can't get much more different than that, but both probably going to produce a lot of chaos. Oh. There's
Matthew White just ruined everything.
All right.
Matthew White, I hope you're ashamed of that wherever you are.
So, of course, about 18 minutes to go in this warm-up session from Talladega Superspeedway. First race of the round of 6 for the Xfinity Series playoffs. Of course, 2 drivers were eliminated last week from the playoffs. Those 2 were Maddox Beard and Joseph Lewis. Let's look at your playoff standings entering tonight here from Talladega Superspeedway. Of course, the round of 6, so plus 26, good playoff points for Richard Cherry. The win last week for Alexander Ortega going to put in plus 21. Then you got Justin Rott, plus 11 to the cut line. Michael Gregory, of course, a really, really good. The last 5 or so races goes in minus 11, and then C.J. Erdman as well, minus 11 behind him in 6th place. So, going to have to be careful all around here in Talladega. It, of course, is Talladega, Dover, and then Texas here in round of 6 for the Xfinity Series. We have a whole bunch of drivers coming onto the racetrack. In this whole group, you're going to see a lot of pink paint schemes as well. Of course, it is Breast Cancer Awareness Week in the NASCAR iRacing FedEx League. Throughout all of the league, of course, we saw that in trucks on Monday, iCar last night, tonight in the Xfinity Series, and of course, we're going to see a lot more of that tomorrow night in the Cup Series. Here from the Talladega Superspeedway. 3 wide. How about Cameron Chandler takes us in, as you can see him in the YouTube car, of what it's like middle of 3 here at Dega.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty scary. I can't really tell where we are. Eli Tomlin's a little bit higher up the racetrack than I would like, so we're kind of moving backwards. Oh my God!
I'm saving down! Oh man, big crash happening down the front straightaway. Multiple cars involved.
Yeah, you see, I mean, I don't know what kind of camera view you had on me, but that's how fast it happens. I mean, we're going perfectly fine, and then all of a sudden you're spinning into the outside retaining wall.
Yeah, it's Talladega. The big one can strike at any moment. You have to keep your eyes open at all times, or else it could be over just like that for you at Talladega. All right, so far, Ronan Suarez, top of the board here. Matthew White ended up actually stealing his number, so Matthew White needs to apologize because of that. So another thing we got to keep in mind tonight, we only had this in Daytona this season, for the only other race this season have this. If we get over 35 entries in tonight's race, qualifying will matter a whole lot. The bottom 36 drivers, 36 on back that are not top 12 in points, which didn't matter in Daytona because it was the season opener back in the beginning of the season. Bottom 36 drivers that are not top 12 in points. So if you qualify 36, but your top 12 in points, you're locked in automatically. But if you qualify 35th and then you get maybe pushed out, you could get pushed out because of that whole thing. So I'll give you real quick the drivers that are, it's top 12 in main points. Of course, 8 drivers made the playoffs. So drivers that are locked into tonight: Richard Cherry, Cole Wilson, Alexander Ortega, Michael Gregory, Justin Rott, Christian Herklatz, TJ Moon, CJ Erdman, Maddox Beard, Brandon Pfeiffer, Joseph Lewis, and Carlos Ortiz. Everyone else not locked in. This is because we don't want top contenders missing the race, especially if you're a playoff driver. We would have made it just playoff drivers, but it's easier just to make it top 12. So that is if we get over 35 cars tonight. About 14 minutes in this remaining in this warm-up session. Currently 32 entries. Cars on the racetrack here. There's Braden Hunsicker and the 95. There's Robinson. But currently, technically, there's 31 entries because Cameron Chandler is not racing. He's going to be in the booth. Oh, man.
Yeah, I mean, I would love to see that YouTube car out on the racetrack, but unfortunately, the FedEx race control would not be happy.
Yeah, I know.
Oh my God!
Man. All right, of course, first race of the round of 6 for the Xfinity Series. It's going to be really, really important to score some stage points at Talladega tonight. 55 laps. Halfway break awarding stages to the top 10 at the end of lap 27. Stuff you got to keep in mind tonight. Of course, playoff point is also awarded, which doesn't really, at this point, really matter. The next round is the championship 4. And that's just one race at Homestead, Miami in a few weeks' time. We decide in a new Xfinity Series champion. We will guarantee a new champion in the Xfinity Series because the 2 other champions, Cameron Chandler, of course, he's full-time in the Cup Series, and Ann Donahue is moved on to the Xfinity Series as well. Of course, both drivers that were eliminated from the playoffs last week, Maddox, Beard, and Joseph Lewis, coming to this one now just looking for wins. Beard, of course, fighted strong at the end. There he is in the 8 car, but just was not able to do it. Of course, playoff drivers, as always, you'll be able to see them with the P next to their names, and then, of course, the playoff banners on the race car. An example of that is Richard Cheever here. You can see in the 29. He's running another pink paint scheme. Good to see all throughout this week. We've seen a lot of pink paint schemes. Most, I think we've seen all week tonight in the Xfinity Series. We've seen over 10, I think. So good to see that's all that support's being shown. Oh, my God, Matthew White crashes, and we have a horrific wreck in 3 and 4. Oh, my God.
What a weapon Matthew White is.
I know. Unbelievable.
Word.
Here comes Justin Rott, new paint scheme for this week. Made it to the round of 6. Ooh, and currently is in a championship 4 position if the playoffs would move on now. So of course 3 races, a super speedway. I don't know what you call Dover. It's not a short track. It's not intermediate. Kind of in the middle, and then intermediate 1.5 miles at Texas. There's Christopher Lowell in the wall with Landon Johnson. Landon, you're on the racetrack right now, and now into the wall. How chaotic has it been so far in this warm-up session?
Pretty chaotic. Not a normal Talladega FedEx lobby.
All right.
If I wreck the YouTube.
I mean, if you...
Oh,
no, I missed.
how did we flip?
Okay.
Oh my God, there was a horrible crash.
Upside down goes Brandon Pfeiffer. All right, so far top of the board is Donovan Hogan here in Talladega. As iRacing is trying to break itself. There is the 90 of Eli Tomlin. Behind him, the 08 of Knox Thompson. Knox Thompson actually joined Track Speed Racing and hang on, iRacing's being really stupid. Hang on, give us a second. We're gonna reset the lobby. We'll be right back here in Talladega.
What is Andrew doing?
Why you gonna throw a block on me? Going 50 miles per hour faster, bro. Oh, blocking, bro.
All right, we're back live at Talladega. 9 minutes to go in the warm-up session in Dega.
Yeah, you suck, Cole Wilson.
Oh, wow.
I think that's your driver, bro.
Yeah, I mean, not willingly.
Wow.
He forced you?
Yeah, he forced himself onto the team and threw his name.
Here we go.
Oh my. Yup, and here comes the colossal one.
Oh, big hits on the back straightaway here. And another wreck involving, in the wall hard goes CJ. We made it to the round of 6 this season. Definitely the biggest underdog in there. You have drivers with multiple wins: Cheery, Ortega, Wilson, and Rye. And you got Michael Gregory, who's finished second multiple times this season. Probably should have a win or two. And then you got CJ Ehrman, who really has just not had I don't want to say he's had a bad season. He's had a really good year all around, but not race winning speed a whole lot like the other guys. Back on the racetrack, there is the YouTube car of Cameron Chandler. Oh, he's getting turned around.
Yeah, I mean, every single time we try to get on the racetrack, the colossal one happens. I mean, this is absurd.
First qualifying coming up in about 7 minutes time here in Talladega. It'll be 2 laps, or 1 lap qualifying, of course, which is the new rules for this season at super speedways in the Xfinity Series and the Cup Series. Well, actually, all around the NASCAR iRacing FedEx League. That's the new rule. Oh, hard on the wall. Oh, Wilson. 1 lap for pole position here in Talladega. And the wall again. It is just kind of a mess now here in this warm-up session from Talladega Superspeedway. CJ Ehrman, this is a huge opportunity for him. Made it to the round of 6, like I said. Enters tonight, minus 11 to the playoff cut line. Needs a good run. Could he hit maybe good stage points on guys that are above the playoff cut line where they don't score, and then he maybe gets even a better race finish, putting him in a good situation next week in Dover? I mean, Dover and Texas are definitely going to be tougher for him than tonight in Talladega, I had to imagine. Herclass, he'll be looking for his first win this year. First win of his career, rookie, of course. Missed the playoffs this season, but still having a good second half. Oh, upside down, your winner from last week, Alexander Ortega.
Old trickle, bro.
Oh! Trent Wilkin gets slammed by Ashton Miller.
That's going to cost Ethan Trindler some money.
Yeah. Might be coming out of Landon Johnson's pockets.
I've wrecked about 10 cars in about 20 minutes.
Wow.
See, we're so poor, I can only run in 2 cars, like 70% of the time.
All right, so 5 minutes to go in this warm-up session in Talladega. Currently 33 entries. We need 3 more, and then we're sending somebody home.
God damn, these people can't drive. I mean, this is incredible.
Oh, we can't say that on YouTube.
Oh, no, I don't care. They need to hear it. Cole Wilson, Andrew Stacy, or every single last one of them. You need to retake your driver's test.
I don't think Cole Wilson's taking one of those.
You got to take a driving test?
I don't know. They need to retake something.
All right. Anyways.
You know how much cleaner iRacing would be if you had to take one of those?
Oh, I mean, we got a car drifting through 3 and 4. I mean, Matthew White, I mean, I shouldn't even be surprised. And Braden Hunsicker just...
Oh! He gets destroyed.
I mean, this is just mayhem, honestly.
Hope the race ain't like this.
What are we going to see in Talladega? Remember when we had a big field like this at Daytona for the season opener? It was clean all the way. We went fully green the first half of the race. Then, when the second half got underway, we had a massive pileup taking out a ton of cars. So will we see the same thing tonight, or maybe different? The big one could strike at any moment at Talladega. It's one of the scariest racetracks in the NASCAR iRacing FedEx. And of course, we'll be going to Talladega Friday as well after the Cup race on Thursday. For NASCAR iRacing FedEx lobbies, week number 36, the main event going to be Gen 4s at Talladega. Another race going to be the trucks at the Charlotte Roval, the new Charlotte Roval at night. Just put another twist into it. The first race of the night is going to be ARCA cars at Michigan, so pretty fun night coming for you Friday. Still got a lot more action for the Xfinity Series and the Cup Series playoffs here these next 2 nights at Talladega. As Talladega week continues. Week night number 3. It's the longest week in the NASCAR iRacing FedEx League season besides Speed Weeks. In the middle of the 31. Move the car upside down.
Yeah, the YouTube car, yeah.
Oh no, we have Wrecking Ball Cold Classic, bro.
Oh, running Suarez. And we currently do have 35 drivers entered. 2 minutes and 45 seconds to go. That's the limit. We haven't another driver. So if there's another driver that enters, you gotta qualify your way in, or you're gonna be out if you're not in these top 12 cars.
Oh, I don't like qualifying.
Oh, you're gonna have to if you get another driver. You could miss the race entirely. Look at all this sea of pink cars.
Yeah, I think the YouTube car has had enough of going out on the racetrack. I mean, you can't even make it into turn 1.
Yeah, Cameron Chandler has got to make his way to the booth.
I heard there's free chicken strips up there tonight.
What's Cameron Chandler think to say about that?
Huh?
Nothing. Or if Landon Johnson wants to repeat it.
I heard there's free chicken tenders in the booth tonight.
If it's from Bojangles, then absolutely.
Ew.
Ew!
It's disgusting. Raising Cane's better.
Both are mid.
Alright.
Yeah, Ethan Tremler, you're lucky I don't throw you in with everyone else.
Nice try. Look at this mess. About 1 minute and 20 to go. Oh, actually, I lied. There's got to be 2 more cars for somebody, the D&Q, because Cameron Chandler's ruining everything because he's in the session.
Man, this guy came.
Minute to go. All right. Of course, qualifying coming up next in Talladega. 30 seconds left to go. Like I said, only 1 lap of qualifying, 5 minutes to do it. Oh my God, Justin Rott. Oh man. And we're wrecking down the front straightaway. This is a big, big wreck. Oh, multiple cars involved. Down the front stretch they wreck. Oh, we got a car sliding on his roof. That's Ryan Davis. He won the last Super Speedway race here in the Xfinity Series, the Daytona regular season finale. So he's got to win this year. Can he back it up 2nd win of the season tonight?
No.
Okay.
Fuck. My whole goal. Not let him win.
That's just a great goal.
Or Matthew White.
All right.
No, that's an even better goal.
Anyways.
You know, I'm going to wreck Matthew White on the last lap.
Okay.
You know, I should have wrecked you last year, Cameron, in the trucks when we were here.
Yeah, well, I think you might be on.
I was a
certain
nice
list if
guy.
you did that. Oh yeah, if you took me out, you would definitely be on a list.
Anyways.
I was a nice guy last year.
All right, guys. Anyways, here we go. Qualifying in Talladega.
Qualifying.
The playoffs are just about, this round of 6 is now underway for qualifying. Of course, like I said, 1 lap to do it. It used to be 2. Now it's just 1 lap for pole position. It's all open here in Talladega. Who's going to get it? From Talladega, Alabama, for the NASCAR iRacing FedEx Xfinity Series playoffs. Here we go. 34 drivers going for pole position.
I qualify.
So now it is at full 35. Michael Gregory, playoff driver. He was not actually in here. He's, of course, the sixth and final playoff driver to be here. So we do have a full 35 driver grid with Cameron Chandler. Of course, he's technically the 36th car, but he's not racing tonight. He's going to be in the booth.
Yep.
35 drivers ready to go in Talladega, qualifying underway. You're going to see drivers rip the outside, coming to the green lap. Of course, you got one lap to do it. Here's Cole Clausen in the 71. I mean, I would qualify just in case. You never know. There could be a last-minute entry. Put in a 36 driver, and you could be the odd one out. Be out of this race. Of course, we saw multiple DNQs. About 5 at Daytona. Not going to see that tonight, unless something crazy happens. Here is the 88 Brody Webster through 1 and 2. Of course, this car, the 88 car for Chandler Wilson Racing, has a win this season, but with Cameron Chandler driving it at Kansas.
Brody Webster's a little bit fat. He loves to see Donalds and extra edge on the car, and that tends to weigh him down quite significantly.
Here's the 25 of Mason Ward through 3 and 4. Here is Brandon Pfeiffer as well, coming to his checkered flag. Christian Herklotz down the front straightaway as well. Through the triangle. Here's Max DiFilippi, your winner in iCar last night. It's top of the board, CJ Urban so far. Suarez goes second. Cars back it down for these opening runs here in Talladega. There's Maddox Beard, of course, just out of the playoffs. Here comes your winner last week, Alexander Ortega, on the track. So far on provisional pole, early in qualifying, CJ Erdman. Here's Roshan Cook, heading down the front stretch. And across the line, he'll go in the 27. He is backing down. He, of course, a big car count here tonight, putting bad memories in his thing. And he is 22nd currently. He's last of the cars that have gone. I mean, if we had a few more cars here, that would have been horrible news for him. Justin Rott, playoff driver down the backstretch. Because Roshan Coke is not top 12 in points, I don't believe. Double check on that. Now, Roshan currently 16th in points, so yeah, he would not be locked in.
Ethan, the people want to know if they can go on the apron in the tri-oval.
Sure. They do that anyways all the time, so.
What if? This is so rigged. I used to be so good at this qualifying.
Here's the one of Trenton Wilkin across the line. He won at Las Vegas to start the Xfinity Series playoffs. Of course, he's a full-time Cup driver in the playoffs this season. Made it to the round of 8. Across the line, Wilkin goes. And it's obviously outside the top 10. Once it cycles back over, I'll see. Trenton Wilkin is... I'm just blind, okay. Oh, he's 30th, okay. He's actually behind Roshan Coke. He is last of cars that have qualified. He's, of course, not in the top 12 in points either. But we still only have 35 entries. So no one would currently miss the race. 45 seconds ago, Ortega qualifies 14th. So far, though, on provisional pole, it's CJ Erdman. What a lap he put down. No one else on the racetrack right now, I think. There's upside down, the 71 of Cole Clausen. The only ones that haven't qualified are Jeremiah Gauntly, Zane Rahman, and Michael Gregory. Of course, everybody qualifying here just to make sure they're good on the race. Doesn't look like that's going to matter. We're just going to miss out on DNQing people, or having DNQs, 35 of 35 entries that are allowed into the race. Cole Clausen on his lid, and no one's on the racetrack. That's going to mean CJ Erdman is going to be on pole. That is huge for him. He's in the playoffs, but minus 11 to the championship 4, entering the round of 6. 3 races this season. We know he needed to take advantage of this. He's going to get a bonus point for pole position, and he's on pole tonight in Talladega. Wow, what a story for CJ Erdman. And Cameron Chandler will DNQ.
Wow.
Anyways.
Maybe if I didn't have to drive a horrible ETR test car.
Okay.
Don't say that.
Anyways, we welcome you live to Talladega Super Speedway. It's the Xfinity Series playoffs. This is a big one, the round of 6 opener from the Talladega Super Speedway. Let's go over your starting order, top 10. CJ Erdman First playoff driver on course on pole position. First pole of the season 2 is outside, going to be Ronan Suarez. Row 2, Christian Herklot starts third, very strong, and Braden Hunter going to start fourth. Matthew White lines up P5, and second playoff driver Justin Rott going to start 6th tonight. 7th place Matthew Hamill making his return to the NASCAR iRacing FedEx Xfinity Series. In 8th going to be Ryan Kilbashin, and 9th Mason Ward. Good qualifying for him. And 10th outside is Ashton Miller. That's your top 10. You get the rest of the top 20 on the left side of your screen. Look back on Cole Wilson starting in 20th. Whereas very low of the playoff drivers. Our lowest starting playoff driver is Michael Gregory down in 34th. He's, of course, going to need a good early run here. Of course, the end of the halfway for the break going to be at the end of lap 27. 55 laps from Talladega Superspeedway. We're just about ready to roll off the grid.
Hey, Landon.
Yeah.
Join the ETR.
All right.
All right, Ethan and Schindler. We're gonna go get an ETR dub.
You better.
Okay.
Can't be biased.
Ethan, our message from Crash Out Miller stage is 27, not 28. I don't know.
Yeah, I know that. It's the end of lap 27.
Yeah. Okay, well, anyway, while we wait for the field to roll off the grid, how about we talk to pole sitter CJ Erdman? CJ Erdman, on the pole for Talladega, how do you feel about your chances?
Yeah, I mean, we're just really good at speedway qualifying. These engines are really good, but got to keep it up front all race and maximize the points.
You got Suarez behind you. Kristen Herklotz is apparently going to your team. What a traitor he is.
Hey, don't you talk about him like that.
Yeah, nice try. What's your guys' plan? Are you gonna try to control the lanes or just get single file and push each other?
I mean, I think you're gonna have to control the lanes. It's not like the ARCA car where it's hard to make a lane. You have to. Everybody's gonna be pushing the whole race, I feel like. So probably just control both lanes and try to not have too much carnage of it. But it's kind of difficult in this league for some people.
Yeah, indeed. I'll try to get you in back into your VC as quick as I can, and good luck to you.
Thank you.
All right, here we go from Talladega. Cars just rolling off in the back. Oh, Michael Gregory. I don't know why he's got damage on the back end of that 5 car already. Starting 34th. I don't know what happened to him. Cars roll down the back straightaway. 35 cars, a full field in Talladega. Last time we had a full field was the Daytona season opener, and we had no cautions in the first half. We'll see what we have tonight.
Yeah, update on Gregory. It looked like he wasn't ready to go, and Jeremiah Gauntly just ran right into the back of him.
I don't know why they're doing that, because that's literally for last place. Gauntly's going to start last tonight.
I will say for both of them, it really shouldn't have given them any kind of damage. I mean, he barely hit him.
Yeah, we'll have to see. I mean, Talladega, aerodynamics definitely do matter, but in the draft, I mean, not as much. It's still not going to help them or anything. Real quick, Cameron, can you ask Ashton if it's end of 27? Because I saw 28 on the thing. As cars will come down a pit road this time by to check pit road speed and check their pit boxes here in Talladega. First race of the round of 6, and playoff drivers CJ Erdman going to be on pole tonight. Comes into this race minus 11 to the championship 4. Needs a good night. He wants a chance at that. Everyone comes to check their pit boxes here from Talladega Superspeedway. See Cole Wilson, like I said, starting in 20th place. CJ Erdman got a car. Mason Ford's doing. Cherry starting 18th, Ortega starting at 14th. Ortega, of course, their winner last week, is becoming a 1 to go to the green flag. Playoff drivers inside the top 10, only 2 of them. Another car on pit road. It's Michael Gregory trying to repair some of that back end damage he got. He is, of course, a playoff driver. Right now, he would start last if he doesn't roll off here. Only 2 playoff drivers inside the top 10. Of course, CJ Erdman on pole and Justin Rott starting in 6th. Other 6 of them start outside of the top 10, of course. Just inside the top 20, you got Ortega, Cheery, and Wilson. And, of course, lowest starting playoff driver, 34th, Michael Gregory. Didn't get any time in practice. or qualifying. Cars roll down this back straightaway, ready to come to green. This time by. And Chandler, Cameron, do you have an update on the stage? I don't know. Okay. All right, this is Talladega for the NASCAR iRacing FedEx Xfinity Series. 35 drivers ready to take this one on, the round of 6 opener. And CJ Ehrman coming to this round of 6, the final seed, 6 of 6, is going to lead the field to the green flag. Buckle up, this one could be intense. Michael Gregory slotting in line back there, going to be probably 35th. Pace car is in! This is Talladega. Here we go. Erdman Suarez going to lead this field to the green flag. Through the trial they go. Going to address the starter stand. The Xfinity Series playoffs are off and underway in Talladega. Green flag in the air. We're racing.
How about that inside? CJ Ehrman and Kristen Herklotz already breaking away. Richard Sherry unhappy already over the radio.
Not sure what's happening back there. They're almost 3 wide in the back. You see Huntsicker up the track 3x3. They go back here. Ashley Miller dropped that alignment. Something happened. They're side by side. Now clearing to the inside for the race lead is your pole sitter, CJ Ehrman, coming back down the front straightaway here at Talladega. Suarez in the outside lane. Erdman coming to the line this time by. He's going to lead the opening lap from Talladega Superspeedway. Side-by-side bat for 3rd place. Matthew White on the inside. Suarez still in the outside lane. First early race in Talladega. You don't want to be taking it too aggressively. Still got ways to go to the stage. At end of lap 27, that is. They're good on fuel, I think, for the stages as well as they push their way down this backstretch. Justin Rock pushing the 13 of Ron and Suarez up front.
Rod's going to have to give a big push to the 13 of Suarez if he wants to go to the pack. But I'm not too sure how much Suarez is going to be willing to let himself move up. You heard CJ Ehrman earlier, before we went green, they're going to try to control these lanes, so I think they need to try to control Suarez.
Look on the outside. Look at Alexander Ortega and Cole Wilson in the 22 coming with momentum as they head back down this front stretch. They're on the outside. Teammates from CWR blocking outside. The 13 Ron and Suarez. There he goes. Rewind
really
now.
Gonna hit the outside. Ortega trying to look 4 wide for a moment, and here comes Rock through the middle now.
Now 3x3 heading down. A car maybe dropping the line. Mason Ward for a second. Another one, Andrew Stacy. A lot of drivers early in the race. Not loving the look of this. Look at Suarez in the outside lane. He gets a little bit squirrely and has to save it as they head back on the 3 and 4.
And look at the 76 of Justin Brown all the way already to the outside of CJ Ehrman. Slightly pulling ahead now. The inside had a very slow back straightaway. And let's see what kind of run the top can get. The top is normally better off the corners.
Ryan
and it looks like right now got clear.
Yeah, 3 wide once again through the trial. They'll come in lap 4 in Talladega. Here comes Suarez back to the outside. Sebastian pushing that 76 car. Still leading the bottom is CJ Ehrman. Nobody's cleared down. Now Rock's going to go to the low side. And look at Suarez on the outside lane getting shoved by your winner last week, Alexander Ortega in the 32 Mustang.
And look at the car, 4 from the very outside. Michael.
Oh, in the wall! And are they going to wreck? Maybe. Yes, they are. Crashing back straight away. Multiple cars involved. Upside down almost. It's the fight of Michael Gregory flying through the air. And the caution is going to come out on lap 4 in Talladega. And playoff driver was up to 9th, Michael Gregory. Oh, he's destroyed and comes in front of Ethan McMillan. Huge wreck on the back straightaway.
And the 5 of Gregory's destroyed. That is more than likely race over for him.
He got put up in the air, nearly went over. Let's take a look at what happens. Bringing out the first caution of the day. Just got squirrely on the outside. It was I believe it pushed from Ortega to the bumper of the 13. Let's take another look at this. So up in the outside lane, Ortega to the back bumper of that 13 of Suarez. Oh yeah, just gets a bad spot there. Then he turns Kobashin. They almost had to save him. Kobashin got hooked from the 5 of Gregory, and there they go. Wrecking down the back straight away. Oh my God, look at Michael Gregory. Gonna have to get a better angle of that, obviously. There's the 48.
Yeah. I was just about to say, look at Gregory coming from the back all the way forward from the outside, and then as I was about to say, he just gets taken out in this wreck.
And now his race most likely over. Had a great start. 4 laps. He went from 34th to 9th. Yeah, just bad push from Ortega, unfortunately. And then Gregory, 48 comes up into there. 13 gets turned to the wall, and then he's got no choice. And look at McMillan, and oh my God, what a ride he took. Saw Cherry almost get involved. He got a little bit of damage back there. Kobashin spins. Other cars try to avoid. Let's now ride along with the 5 of Gregory through this crash. With Michael Gregory. There they go in the wall. And Kobashin is there, and then after that, he gets turned. And watch this. Oh, what a wild ride. My God.
Wrong place, wrong time.
Gotta ride along with one of these cars towards more back half of the field. He is officially out of this race already. Let's ride along with Maddox Beer through this accident. There they go, wrecking down the back stretch. There goes Kobashin. Look at Beard. Oh, man. Look at him just slip on by, makes a little contact, but mostly gets up by unscathed. Wow. Cars all around there. They got some on pit road. See Maddox Beard. There's the 24. 31 on Matthew White as well. But most of the field going to stay out here, good on fuel to the end. As cars back pit, the only one out of the race so far, of course, Michael Gregory. That is so unfortunate. He came to this race minus 11 to the cut line. Barely any playoff points, and he's going to be out. Going to finish last, 35th here in Talladega. And exactly what you can't have happen. He's going to be in a deep hole heading to Dover next week. Top 4 now, all playoff drivers. Rott, Ortega, Erdman, and Wilson. All right, taking it for top 4 spots. Sherry runs 13th. He's the only other playoff driver running. And then, of course, Gregory out of the race already with the wild crash down the backstretch here in Talladega. It can happen that quickly, of course. Gregory started in the back, made his way up front in the first 4 laps, and just gets taken out like that. Talladega is not forgiving whatsoever. All right, so still some cars getting some service that were involved in that crash. You can see damage for Kilbastion, pretty decent damage for Ron Suarez as well. Ethan McMillan got a piece of it. He was actually the one that turned the 5 of Gregory nearly upside down. Definitely a good thing the 5 didn't get fully up on his lid. It's sure close to doing that. We're coming to the choose this time by. Cameron Chandler, what did you really see, though, in that accident that got it all started from your point of view? Cameron Chandler's, okay, he's just not here.
Oh, wait, what? No, I had to go deal with race control because everyone keeps yapping in the pieces.
Coming to the choose. I said, what did you see from your point of view in the accident that got that whole thing started?
Yeah, Ortega just... You got to be aggressive if you're pushing here on these plate races. That's how you move to the front. And Ortega was just a little bit too aggressive, got into the back of Suarez, and unfortunately hooked him around. And I'm not too sure what happened to Kobashin that sent him around. He actually made it through the initial contact, but something else must have sent him around.
Yeah, just a big check-up. We're going to restart on lap 8. Talladega, of course, coming to the choose. Everybody where they're going to choose. Going back rolling Kobashin as well, the 13 of Suarez. At least 34 cars left running, 7 laps in. Top 4, like I said, all in the playoffs. I mean, Talladega is definitely an opportunity for a non-playoff driver to win. Easily. saw a huge upset winner with Ryan Davis last Super Speedway race in Daytona. It was such a good story. Ryan Davis ended up actually missing the Daytona season opener after winning the Truck Series race just 30 minutes before. And then he comes back in Daytona for some redemption. Talk about making the race, he wins it. And he do another impressive feat tonight. It hasn't really been a good week for Ryan Davis so far in Talladega. But what would we see in the 91? He currently runs just outside the top 10 in 12th place. All right.
This race, like, we have two rivals from last week, Ortega and Vart. Remember, they had several times they were making contact with each other. Let's see how they'll treat each other on this restart.
We will see, as you really can't be too aggressive like we're at Martinsville, running into each other at Talladega, obviously. But tempers could still flare. All right. Ready for the first restart of the night from the Talladega Superspeedway. Let's get this thing back underway from Alabama. Talladega, USA. Down the front stretch they go to the United Rentals restart zone. We're back to green. Right on the inside. Ortega on the outside. Up through the gears they go again. Wilson pushing on that 76. And Rott is getting clear with Ortega. Not a whole lot of help from CJ Urban behind him. As Bottom gets going really nicely. Ortega's going to get in line there in third. Now you can see Erdman. He might clear down low. Not yet. Ooh, Hunsaker trying to get there as well. And the bottom gets going very, very well, and the top doesn't get going at all.
And Ortega's behind his teammate Wilson. Now there they go to the outside. I was just about to say, they've been developing a game plan for this race for quite a few weeks now, and they're finally ready to execute. The two of them leading the outside lane now. Cole Wilson is clear.
On his bumper through 3 and 4 they go. It's another playoff driver, Richard Cherry, just running inside the top 10 right now. He currently is the whole first seed in the playoffs. We'll see what happens after tonight. As they head back down this front straightaway, Wilson on the outside getting shoved by Ortega. Bottom coming. That's the 76 of Justin Wright. 2 by 2.
Big push from Cole Clausen. Yeah, nice try.
Power on the apron. That's the 66 of Lowell. He'll get back in line. 2 by 2 for about 15 lanes deep. Down the back straightaway. There is Cole Clausen pushing the 76 of Rod. Again on the outside, though. Momentum coming with Ortega and Wilson. And then you got two other Ford Mustangs, 38 of Hunsaker and the 51 of Hammond. And Cole Wilson is clear. He can actually clear down low and lead his teammate to use the outside lead next.
Now is where you're going to see Cole Wilson start trying to control the lanes. Both Ortega and Wilson, last time in Daytona at a plate race, did a really good job of controlling the lanes, and you're going to see him start trying to do that now.
So they head back down the front straightaway to lap 10 in Talladega. Still early days. Again on the outside. I don't think they're going to clear each other, but still side by side.
How about the 38 of Braden Hunsaker, though? A huge push down the front straightaway to get Ortega nearly clear. He's going to have another big run off of turn 2, and all the way back to the back bumper of the 32 now.
Oh, they're getting dicey back there. 3 wide action for a little bit. The 95 in the middle. There's the Burt Glass dropping out a lot. You see a lot of drivers do that early in the race, especially if they're not in the playoffs, not going for stage points. Now getting led the outside lane is that one car of Trenton Wilkin. And he's got Dylan Banks on his bumper, 2 ETR cars on the outside lane. ETR Cup teammates as well. And they got momentum. Wilkin, your winner in Vegas here in the Xfinity Series this season. All right, a little bit loose. And now here's Hunsaker to the 38 to drop outside. In the middle now is Alexander Ortega and Braden Hunsaker. What a run to the outside to try to take the lead.
How about that? Almost got clear of Cole Wilson. He can jump down to the middle. He's not going to do it yet. Let's see what kind of run the very outside gets. Ortega's back now to the middle. 3 wide for the race lead off 2.
Yeah, back to 3 wide, multiple lanes deep. Wilson losing momentum on the outside lane. Ortega coming back, side drafting that 38 of Hunsaker. And he'll pull down low in front of his teammate Wilson. Middle now being led by Matthew Hamilton.
Brandon Pfeiffer behind him in the middle. Very outside's got a good run though. Here comes Hunsaker.
Oh, Braden getting pushed by the 2 ETR cars, Wilkin and Dylan Banks. Oh, they're getting a little bit tight up there. Got a big run. Oh, coming. Oh, what a shove back of the one is Dylan Banks. Now the inside has momentum. Look at Ortega getting clear. Cole Wilson on his bumper, his teammate. They head back out of 1 and 2. Once again, down the back straightaway, getting tight back there on the outside. That's where all the trouble could happen. And once again, you can see Wilkins sideways. The one of, oh, got a car loose in the backstretch. He saves it. Knox Thompson nearly hooked around Ethan McMillan. That could have been a big wreck. They all save it, though. Matthew Hamill now coming outside. He's getting pushed by Richard Cheery. Car on the wall to 95. Falls back. Hunsicker's got no help now in the 38 on the outside. He'll fall back. Look at Matthew Hamill at the outside. He's got to run through 1 and 2. Big push around the outside.
See Hamill's on the inside, holding tight on Cole Wilson, getting that side draft. Those two CWR cars, they just locked together. They're starting to pull away.
Oh, dicey here again. Cheering the bumper of Hamill gets those two a little bit loose. And now again on the outside being led by the one of Trenton Wilkin, Braden Hunsicker, and Dylan Banks up there as well. And now side drafting is Hamill and playoff driver Justin Rod. Rod, I think if he could get up there. Now look at Cherry to the outside. Oh, that squeezes Wilkin. Nearly a collision with Brandon Pfeiffer. That got tight. Now Cherry on the outside lane. He'll get a shove. He's getting pushed up the racetrack, though, heading back down the front stretch.
Cherry jumping up to the very outside definitely hurt their momentum. He hasn't really been able to hold a line as well as they were, and they were really dropping to the back now.
Yeah, Cherry on the top. The outside has been very, very tough to make some sort of run work without getting extremely loose and nearly wrecking. Matthew Hamill is getting pushed by the 77 of Brandon Pfeiffer, trying to take the lead here in Talladega. Those teammates from CWR are back on the inside, controlling this race for the most part.
Man, I didn't think Hamill would be able to do that close, but how about that push from Brandon Pfeiffer from the 77 all the way fully alongside of Ortega, and he's going to have another shot at him down the straightaway.
Oh, Ortega makes a very late block. My God, now we'll go back down in front of his teammate. Oh, Hamill gets contact. He is going sideways. Here we go. Wilkin in the wall. Oh, what a save! Wow, can you? Oh my God, they're 4 wide on the apron. They still have to be saved, and now they do.
Wilkin's gonna have significant damage. He's really wishing that they wrecked there. But how about that? How about that save by the field?
That was impressive. I don't know where Wilkin went. I guess he's out of the pack now. Yeah, he's falling way back. See him get to him real quick. He is in the back. He's got big damage on the one car.
They're still not done fighting. Here comes Brandon Pfeiffer on the outside, pushed by Ethan McMillan.
Oh,
Justin
Rod around. McMillan involved, or Clausen involved, and he spins up into the wall. Caution is out, and Cherry spins down the front straightaway. Contact with Max DiFilippi, and the second yellow of the night is involved. Is out. That was a weird incident. That almost looked like netcode with Ortega, or Justin Rod, I should say.
Yeah, I mean, he was going perfectly fine, and then just all of a sudden snapped around. At least from my angle.
Mine too. Let's see real quick. Look, Justin Rott in the 76 on the bottom. McMillan on the outside here. What was... I don't even know. Gets hit by Christopher
Yeah, I
Bull.
mean... Maybe go on board. They were passing a lap car at that moment, and I'm not sure if they already had cleared him or...
Right
Definitely
along.
a strange incident there.
Let's actually ride along with Cole Clausen through this so we can get a better angle on his bumper. But no, there's the lap car's on the bottom, actually. Let's see.
Oh, he blinks out. Oh, just awful netcode.
Yeah, that's some of the worst netcode I think I've ever seen. Man, then look at Cherry getting collected with the 12 of DiFilippi, of course. We're going to ride along with Richard Cherry through this crash. All right. He's in a second group, of course. They got all unbunched up. There they go. Makes his way through for the most part. Thought he hasn't saved, then just gets turned by DiFilippi. And around he goes. Brayton Hunsicker there to try to avoid. Man. See Salas in the background as well. Let's see what happened to him. He stops for some reason. all the way in the back. It's riding along with, we're actually going to go from the blimp here with Diego Salas.
So we do have a quick question from the race control. Ronan Suarez lost his lucky dog from that horrible netcode contact. I'm not sure what we want to do about that.
I don't know, but it just spins there. I think it just blows the motor. I don't know, because like that's really unprecedented. I mean, I would give it to him back because there's no there's nothing that suggests he doesn't earn it there. We have cars on pit road here. I don't know if any of your leaders are pitting. I believe a lot of your leaders stay out. Ortega, or actually some of the leaders stay out, but I think Cole Wilson, no, he didn't pit. But a lot of the leaders actually pitting, so kind of a split decision. So I would give it back to Suarez because, yeah, it just looks like a weird moment there. Cars now roll off pit road. Second caution of the day here in Talladega. As there's Justin Rod, of course, another playoff driver involved in this accident. We've had 3 playoff drivers, half of the playoff remaining grid involved in crashes just 17 laps in. Of course, Cheerio was also involved. Rott has pretty significant damage. And of course, Michael Gregory already out of the race, nearly going over. 8, 9 cars stay out here. They'll come to the shoes this time by. We're gonna have about 9 laps to go to the halfway break once we get back underway here in Talladega. Alright, so Ortega currently leads, second Brandon Piper, third Wilson, McMillan, Erdman, Stacy, Hunsicker, Rahman, Thompson, and Koch your top 10. 3 playoff drivers inside the top 10. Ortega, Wilson, and Erdman there. The only playoff drivers not involved in incidents so far tonight. There comes Cherry off pit road. Didn't have too much damage. Only got hooked and got hit by nobody. Rott, though, is the one that with the biggest damage of the playoff drivers in that one. All right, coming to the shoes. Working caution 2 tonight in Dega. Will we see Cole Wilson try to get to his bumper of his teammate Ortega? I'm assuming we would. Ortega's going to go outside. Of course, that'll leave Cole Wilson on the outside as well. McMillan goes up there. Kind of shocking McMillan goes high. That'll give the front row, of course, on the inside of Brandon Piper. He'll be getting pushed by C.J. Erdman. Stacy Erdman's teammate to his bottom, so a lot of teamwork going on. Cars in the back here will choose. So those roll off pit road. I believe there's Matthew White still on pit road. Ron and Suarez coming back down pit road. I believe Diego Gonzalez here in the 78 actually ended up blowing his motor. Justin Rocky is back rolling. You can see the back end of that thing pretty pushed in though. Justin came into this race plus 11 to the good on the cut line. Got luckily with Michael Gregory getting caught up in an accident. He came in minus 11, but then he got Erdman as well came in minus 11. He currently runs 4th and started on pole, so it's not very good news for Ron if Erdman's able to score well here in the stage. Ron's still dealing with damage. It's not going to be perfect. All right. Ready for the restart in Talladega. Going to be on lap 19. Going to be 9 laps to go to the halfway break. How aggressive are these playoff drivers going to get for stage points? Of course, you got the next playoff driver on back. That is actually Rich Cherry. Of course, he runs outside the top 20 even. Of course, you got 3 of them running inside the top 4. Ortega, Wilson, and Erdman. Cherry runs 27th. Rott runs 30th. The other 2 playoff drivers running. Of course, Gregory out of the race. Here we go. Going to come back to the restart zone. teammates on the outside. Leading this race, Ortega and Wilson. They get a great jump, and we're back underway. 9 to go in the stage at Talladega. Ortega clear with Cole Wilson at the bottom. Urban on the outside actually dropped high. Interesting for him to get behind the 78 Ethan McMillan. We also got Braden Hunsaker back here, another Ford Mustang. A lot of cars now go to the bottom, just coming single file. And controlling this race, Ortega up front with his teammate Cole Wilson to his bumper. Xander now leading the outside with Ryan Davis. Both these two have wins in the NASCAR iRacing FedEx League and Super Speedways, both in Daytona Week, the regular season finale. One in iCar, Rahman, and one in Xfinity, Ryan Davis. Now here comes Ethan McMillan, underrated super speedway racer, actually won the first ever NASCAR iRacing FedEx Xfinity Series race of all time at Daytona in Season 1. That was his last Xfinity win. He's coming to the outside. Looking to battle for the lead once again. He's got a run. Here he comes, side by side with Alexander Ortega almost. Getting pushed from playoff driver CJ Irvin. Side drafting the 22 of Cole Wilson. He knows McMillan, when he comes into these super speedways, he definitely has a shot. Wants to take advantage of that tonight. They push each other down the back straightaway. McMillan on the outside. He's got a run side by side with Ortega for the lead of this race. Ooh, look at Andrew Stacy at the bottom. Bergeron Koch has to drop out of line as well. They're almost 2-3 wide behind him. It's getting dicey back there, but a battle for the lead. Ortega getting pushed to the inside once again from his teammate Cole Wilson. Both these two trying to get clear.
Let's see what kind of run the outside can get. Let's see if Ortega will go up and block it.
Ooh, look at Bergeron Koch back there in the 27. Alexander Ortega leading the bottom. Cole Wilson, his teammate, all over his bumper. Heading back into 1 and 2 they go. Oh, contact almost between Piper and McMillan. That could have been bad. Now McMillan getting a huge run. Down the back stretch they go. Push from the 94 Bergman.
Top 3 on the outside were all lined up off of turn 2. That really helped McMillan get alongside of Ortega. Let's see if he can side drive and stay there down the front straightaway.
Our 3 wide on the outside back there are Eli Tomlin. Mostly out of the way. Coming up 6 laps to go in the stage here at Talladega Superspeedway.
Here comes McMillan.
Ethan McMillan on the outside, getting another, maybe a shove through 1 and 2 by the 94. That is CJ Erdman. But you got the 32 Ortega still getting pushed by his teammate Cole Wilson. These two have been doing a fantastic job keeping up front, and now to the outside goes Ortega to block McMillan.
Look at Hunsaker. He was wobbling all over the place down the back straightaway. Somehow hangs on to it, and here comes Cole Wilson looking to the inside. Ortega will block him off.
Now Ortega blocks his teammate. Back to the bottom he goes to get pushed by that 22. The 77 in line on the bottom. There's Eli Franklin in the 24 way up the racetrack.
Yeah, he got dropped out of line and all the chaos with Hunsaker. One car is blinking out. That's McMillan, and that's really going to kill the outside.
McMillan again to the outside lane. Had that bit of a neck code blink. He's got Erdman to his bumper. CJ Erdman trying to do everything he can to take advantage of scoring stage points here. Already has that point for the pole position. Would love to finish top 5 or even better in the stage. Drivers that he's battling with now, Justin Bryant below the cut line. I think that's the biggest driver you can maybe take advantage of. Or not below the cut line, below the top 10. Justin Bryant, of course, was involved in that crash, got pretty significant damage. Currently runs outside, runs 31st, outside even the lead draft.
McMillan back to the outside, dead even with Ortega already. Can he keep that momentum?
Side by side, back through the tri-oval. 2 Ford Mustangs racing for the lead, but what an underdog story. Ethan McMillan back to the outside lane.
A huge push from Cole Wilson into turn number 1. And look at how much Ortega cleared.
But we could see momentum. He's actually going to drop outside. There goes Ortega to block. Ethan McMillan back to the bumper. He goes, gets the 32 a little bit squirrely. Here's Braden Hunsaker at the 38 to the outside. Knox Thompson going with him. And now McMillan might get left out to dry. He's in the middle with no one to help.
Yeah, nobody appreciated how McMillan just decided he was going to sit in line and push Ortega there. And that he definitely in that situation, he had nothing for running. He was trying to split Ortega and send him to the back, but he'll be the one going through the upper hole.
Yeah, Brody Webster, the next one to maybe pick him up. Outside is not really too formed up. Neither is the middle, but it's better. Knox Thompson trying to get in line in front of Brody Webster. Not going to work out. That was close. Head back into 1 and 2. There's Rojanko to the bumper of Andrew Stacy in that 96 car. More racing down the back stretch they go. You can see the 08, Knox Thompson on the outside, Braden Hunsaker to the bumper, Cole Clausen in the middle, and here we go for the lead. Look at Brandon Pfeiffer! My God, that was close. McMillan got to his bumper, and oh, we got a car on the apron. That's the 96. 3 wide action coming late in the stage, coming to 2 to go. This time by to the halfway break in Talladega.
Big push to Pfeiffer from McMillan. Can they keep that momentum?
Ortega still leading the inside lane with Cole Wilson currently running in 4th. C. Jerriman needs to get these top 5 stage points. It's a must do here at this point. But look at Pfeiffer trying to make that outside work. McMillan is back to his bumper with 2 to go in the stage.
They need a little bit more help from the 3rd car in line. Brody Webster was a little bit too far back there. He's closer now with Ryan Kabowski behind them. But the inside, Cole Wilson and Ortega get clear from the top.
Wilson pushing that 32 of Ortega back on the backstretch. Look at Bash in the 48 on the outside with Braden Hunsaker to his bumper. Got a lap car in the way. That is Suarez. Oh, getting outside. Look at Ortega to block. Oh, Pfeiffer in the middle. Now he's loose. He'll save it. Ortega back to the bottom in front of his teammate Cole Wilson, coming to 1 to go in the stage at Talladega. Lap car goes bottom, hopefully out of the way. Final lap in the stage.
And Pfeiffer is not happy with the blocking from Ortega.
Look at this 3Y action. Final lap, stage 1 in Talladega. 3Y through 1 and 2. Pfeiffer could get momentum on the outside. Brody Webster, the next one, to be in line to push it. Heading down the backstretch.
Max DiFilippi? Max DiFilippi's 3rd on the outside. What will he do?
Oh, almost contact Cole Wilson and Pfeiffer as they head down the back straightaway for the final time in the stage. Side by side. Ortega needs this stage win more than Pfeiffer. Of course, playoff drivers lined up 1, 2, 3 on the bottom. Ortega controlling this race while Wilson maybe trying to make a move to the bottom. Through the trial will they go. Wilson's clear on the outside. Can he make a move to the outside of his teammate? We'll see. Here we come to the trial, to the green and white checkered flag. It'll be Alexander Ortega winning the stage. 2nd, Cole Wilson. 3rd, how about the 94 of C.J. Harrigan?
That's actually incorrect. There's 1 more lap in the stage.
No, that's not correct because it's supposed to be the end of lap 27. So I don't know why.
Well, there's an extra lap.
Okay, I don't know why. Justin right now falling back here. Stage should have been over by now. But for some reason it's not. We're going to race 1 to go here. Once again, now Pfeiffer to the outside. He's there on the 32 of Ortega. Oh, they got Dicey back here.
4 wide, Shuri got put in the wall.
Here they come. Now Ortega trying to block. Will Wilson be able to make a move? The trial will on the final time in the stage. Wilson to the bumper of Ortega. He's going to pull outside. Here they come to the green and white checkered flag. It's going to be Ortega. Across the line. Photo finish with his teammate. 2nd, Wilson. Oh, and they crashed. Ron goes deep and Leapy. Oh, he's come back in front of the field, and he gets slammed by the 25. Zader Mons around. He is destroyed. Christian Herklot's involved. That is not what you want to see after the green and white checkered flag.
And Zader Mon hard into the outside wall, and that's going to be day over.
2 Streaming Luigi racing cars absolutely destroyed in this one. Let's take a look. Alexander Ortega, of course, wins the stage. Going to get a playoff point with that. What happened, though? Oh, Knox Thompson, his teammate to his bumper. Oh, he's Cole Clausen. Oh, Thompson turns him. Maybe he came down. And the other 3, all 3 of the Screaming Luigi cars involved. Now let's ride along with the 6, so Ramon. Gotta hurry up. We're coming to the pit stops in a minute. There they go. See his teammates wreck each other. Oh, just got hooked, I believe, by the 30. And the other teammate, was that another one, Christopher Lowell?
Yeah, it was.
Oh
it
my,
was
are you
Khalil,
serious?
Robinson.
Wait. No, it wasn't
Lowell was
Christopher
1
Lowell.
car behind him. Yeah, Robinson just did not hit the brakes at all.
I mean, it was close enough to having all of them involved, all 4 screaming Luigi cars involved in that one. Luckily, it wasn't. I would call that 3.5. All right. Under the caution flag, halfway break in Talladega. Yeah, you can see now Zanderman, he is destroyed. That's unfortunate for the driver of the 6. Blowing up another car.
Oh, and more issues for the 95 under yellow. His engine blew up.
Trying to find him. He's obviously going to be in the back.
Yeah, he's in the pits now. I mean,
Oh,
he was just going down the back straightaway, and his engine just let go.
that's the 95 of Robinson in his Xfinity Series debut tonight. Salas, another one whose engine let go as well. Here comes Rahman. Probably done for the day, if I had to imagine. So,
Man.
little bit over time because Ashton Miller doesn't know how to work a stage caution here in Talladega. Ortega, Wilson, Urban all get stage points here, and CJ Urban going to get 8 stage points on this. That's 9 points now over Justin Rott, who's currently a lap down. That is close up that gap quickly. Could even score race points here with Rott a lap down. Here we go though. Halfway break pit stops in Talladega. You can see everyone come to pit road for the most part. Make sure you're good on fuel to the end. Have about well over halfway now. This is the late stage caution. Have about maybe 25, 24 to go. Once we get back to green. As they come to pit road, Cole Wilson actually has to back it up a little bit. Here comes CJ Urban, your pole sitter to his #1 pit stall's had a fantastic day. Just needs to cap it off, and he's going to be really, really nice looking at going into the points at Dover. He's going to roll off pit road first. Wow, what a stop by CJ Urban. Fuel only, of course. A couple cars taking tires. Definitely Ortega takes tires. Same thing with Cole Wilson. Some mixed bag here between cars taking tires and cars not taking tires. And some cars even staying out. Jeremiah Gauntly, Christopher Lowell, Ryan Davis, Matthew Hamill, Dylan Banks, most notably. And also most notably, Matthew White. They all stay out. Top 6.
Yeah, there was several cars coming to the end of the stage that pitted right before the stage yellow came out. And it looked like they tried to flip the stage, and it definitely seems like it's working for them.
I mean, you think about that. Drivers that don't need stage points, they can do that. All right. It's been a wild one. Yeah.
Me, Matthew, and Landon Johnson, we pitted right before the pit road closed to flip it.
Yeah, I heard.
That's what we did.
Yeah, I mean, Dylan Banks is in here. He invited himself into an interview. So, Dylan Banks, now that you're up front, what's the game plan?
Hey, up front.
Okay, well, yeah, thank you very much.
We gotta get Ethan Chandler racing a win, bro. And right, Ethan.
Yep. What does Cameron Chandler have to say about that?
Yeah, nice try to you. I mean, you have beef with Matthew White, but now you're on the same Matthew White strategy.
I told Matthew to pit with us. Saying he did. It was a big brain call by me. Because track position's key, bro. You don't want to be back there in the back in the pack where all the idiots are. Anyways, we're gonna get Ethan Chandler a win.
You talk about the idiots. Do you mind name dropping a few?
Let's see. Who's caused the most wrecks today?
I think we only had 2, and one of them was, well, we had 3. One of them was not good. One was a bad bump, and I don't even know what the hell happened there.
Yeah, I don't know any names. I just know there's idiots.
That's
All right.
Yep. All right, we're gonna get Ethan Chandler a win.
All right, good luck, driver.
Thank you.
All right. Here we go in Talladega. Gonna restart. 23 to go, I believe. It's 23 to go. Definitely extended stage caution and extended stage here. But it's only 23 laps to go in Talladega. Jeremiah Gauntly now going to be up front. Christopher Lowell going to be outside. Ryan Davis, Dylan Banks, Matthew Hamels, Matthew White. First car that pitted is playoff driver CJ Urban. Started on a pole, got good stage points, really getting good points tonight. Doing doing exactly what he needs to do in this race where he knew it was key to score. 28 drivers currently on the lead lap. If we get another caution coming out here in Talladega shortly, then the free pass would, I believe, go to Ron and Suarez, the 13. He's a lap down. Same thing with Mason Ford running in third, and he's 1 lap down. Ramon Robinson, Wilkin, Salas, and Gregory, 5 cars that are out of the race. Here we go. Let's get this thing back underway in Talladega with 23 laps remaining. Well over halfway. Pace car is in. How about Jeremiah Gauntly to his outside? Going to be Christopher Law. Row number 2, Matthew White on the outside. Ryan Davis on the bottom. Coming back to the restart on lap 33 at Talladega Superspeedway. Back in the green flag, back in the air here in the Xfinity Series at Dega. Good.
Gauntly changed lanes before the start-finish line.
Oh yeah, that's going to be a penalty. Can't do that. Leading this race, he's going to have to drop down pit road. That is unfortunate for the driver of the 47. Had a great opportunity. Now he currently leads the race, but now he'll have to go down pit road to serve that penalty. As they head down the back straightaway again outside, look at Christopher Lowell in the 66 with the momentum. Of course, the 47 now to pit, probably got to wave everyone off. Assuming he got a penalty by now.
Yeah, he's been informed, and
There he
unfortunate for him, he's going to pull to the apron and let everyone go.
Yeah, that is so unfortunate for the 47 Jeremiah Gauntly. But look at Dylan Banks around the outside getting pushed from Matthew White. Here they come. Dylan Banks looking to take the lead here in Talladega.
And don't look now, but here comes those 2 CWI cars on the top of 3.
Oh, Cole Wilson gets turned. There goes Wilson, hard on the wall. He's airborne. Collects Braden Hunsicker. Cole Clausen spins. There's Brody Webster also involved, and Cole Wilson, he is destroyed. We were just talking about him.
Man, that's the second time I've cursed someone trying to shout them out.
Man, let's take a look.
Somehow he doesn't look too destroyed.
I mean, he got put in the air. Look on the outside. It was the 77. Oh, no, actually, Knox Thompson just comes up the racetrack, and there goes Cole Wilson. Oh, what a hit. Hard on the wall. Destroyed with Braden Hunsicker. Like Brody Webster's been through there. Cole Clausen as well. They're going to ride along with the 71 of Cole Clausen through this accident. And Cole Clausen is not, or Cole Wilson, I should say, is not happy with Cole Clausen. Braden Hunsicker there on the outside as well. There goes Wilson around and, running to the back. They all check up. There they go. Cole Clausen does an excellent job of actually saving the race car. He doesn't even spin. It's now right along with 38 of Braden Hunsicker through this accident. Of course, ended up pounding Cole Wilson. There goes Wilson around. Knox Thompson comes up the racetrack. Oh.
Nope.
Man, Hunsicker, he's going to be done. Definitely after that hit.
Let's go get a peek from Max DiFilippi's on board.
There he is. Well, in the back, probably some wreck avoidance. Oh my God, what a hit though for Cole Wilson. And, whoa, man.
Almost got into Hunsicker at the end.
But makes it through all of that unscathed. Let's now ride along with Knox Thompson in the OA. He's the one, of course, that made all that contact happen. So they're middle 3 wide, of course. You saw the CWO cars on the outside, Alexander Ortega and Cole Wilson. Here they come once again down the front straightaway they go. Wilson on that outside. Oh yeah, what? I don't know what he's doing. Just comes up the racetrack, turns Wilson around, and nearly gets collected himself. They crash hard.
Thompson claimed it immediately, and he even volunteered himself to go to the back. So, although he did take out several cars, at least respect to him. Most guys in this series definitely would not offer to give themselves an EOL, and he definitely did. So, good shout out to him.
Yeah, now Dylan Banks leads this race. That is big, though, for Cole Wilson. not at all what he wanted to see. Real quick, we'll look at it real quick, of course. With Erdman now running in 10th, but still with this good points, Cole Wilson entered plus 20, an okay gap. Of course, we still have Dover and Texas to come. So this is just the first race of the round of 6, but of course we're already talking about this points implications.
Yeah, how about we get Cole Wilson in here? I believe he's still on the track somewhere. If not, he's cleared from the care center. Cole Wilson had a great run so far, was leading, making your way up back to the front for Ortega, and then just got turned around. Talk me through it.
Yeah, I got wrecked. I mean, I'm holding my line. I didn't do anything wrong, and I got wrecked. I thought I was gonna be. I was spinning in the middle of the track, so I thought I was gonna get hit. And Hunsicker came, and yeah, I almost flipped. So really unfortunate. Glad I got the stage points, but yeah, people fucking suck.
Hey, talk about the stage points. How comfortable do you feel with those extra stage points? They're costing you, or if you can't get back out on track here?
Yeah, I mean, I went in plus 20 points to the cut line, so feeling a little better about that. But and yeah, the 9 stage points should definitely help. But Dover is not one of my strongest tracks, so just gonna try and go in there and survive and make it to the championship run.
Godspeed to you, Cole Wilson. For once, absolutely fast at the track, but it unfortunately to super speedway, so we need to see some more still out of here. Batty.
Cole Wilson actually a winner, of course, in these playoffs at Portland this season.
Oh yeah, that was a little bit lucky yesterday, but understood.
Wow. We have 20 laps to go in Talladega. Going to be 19 once we get back going here. Starting to come towards the end of this one. Front row going to be Dylan Banks and Brandon Pfeiffer leading this field back to the green flag.
Matthew White, haven't talked about him all day. He's in second, and look who's to his outside. Another guy not happy with Ortega. Well, he's another guy not happy with Ortega.
Yeah, Ortega, I mean, he hasn't really caused too much tonight, if I have to remember, to make people that mad.
I mean, Brandon Pfeiffer wasn't happy with him about his blocks. And Pfeiffer's right behind, right in front of him, too.
Oh. A lot of cars trying to catch up in the back.
All he's missing is Andrew Stacy, and luckily for him, Jason Wilson not show up to this race.
Richard Cherry's been quiet all night. Of course, he has a super speedway win this season at Daytona. The other 35-car super speedway race this season opener.
Richard Cherry's had a really up and down day. I mean, he was making his moves up to the front and then got involved in a few incidents. We saw him in the one with the really bad net code of drought. But he's back up front to play now, and let's see what he can do.
Gonna be 19 laps to go once we get back going in Talladega. Currently now, just 3 drivers that haven't been involved. Actually, 2 drivers from the playoffs that haven't been involved in an accident tonight. CJ Urban and Alexander Ortega. Urban now back to 10th. Ortega all the way up in the 4th place. Here they come. We're back to green. 19 remain at Talladega Superspeedway.
Oh, on the outside, Brandon Pfeiffer did not get going at all. Already 3 car lengths behind the leader, Dylan Banks.
Matthew White going to push Dylan Banks back on a 1 and 2. Matthew White, thinking of him as such an incredible NASCAR iRacing FedEx League driver. He only ever has 2 career Xfinity Series wins. Of course, Season 2 in Daytona, the season opener, and last season in Nashville. He is not a frequent Xfinity winner at all.
Oh, and look at this, the rest of the pack closing back in on the field. I mean, on Banks and Dylan. I mean, you know what I'm saying.
Banks on the inside, Pfeiffer on the outside. No, my God.
Oh.
Ortega now, his teammate is gone. So who's he going to work with tonight? That's the question.
Nobody. He's playing all for himself. He's going to make any move he can to get back to the lead and try to control the lanes all by himself. A big push from him right now to Pfeiffer. Can he get himself clear into turn 1?
Pfeiffer going to take the lead. Now he's going to go low just in front of Dylan Banks. And Pfeiffer will take the lead here in Talladega, getting pushed from Ortega. Back there getting tight. Look at Kilbashian through the middle of the pack. Eli Tallman up there. CJ Urban want to keep this car protected. Currently runs in 10th. Look at Cherry in the middle.
Where will Ortega go now? Where will Ortega go now? You know he's not going to be patient right now. He'll push Pfeiffer.
Ortega going for 2
How long
wins.
will it be until he goes to the outside?
Ortega going for 2 straight wins at the winning Hartsville last week. So on the bumper, that's 77 of Pfeiffer. Dylan Banks lined up third in line. There he goes to the outside. Now he's got Cherry to his bumper, gonna shove him back down the front straightaway. Look at Ortega, back to the top, trying to take the lead away. Inside, gets deteriorated for a second.
Pfeiffer's all over the place. That's gonna let Ortega get clear, but so is Cherry. Cherry stays to the outside. Pfeiffer looks to the inside for a moment.
Pfeiffer's got a little bit of back end damage now. Cherry getting shoved by Ryan Kilbashton as they head down the back stretch once again. Pfeiffer, of course, he isn't very happy with Ortega. Here he is to the outside again, and Cherry gonna go with him.
Ortega tried to block as much as he could down the back straightaway. Did not work here. Pfeiffer's to the outside, but Ortega
car in the back getting almost turned around as Gauntly somehow saves it. Of course, Gauntly
How about that for Jeremiah Gauntly?
Only had to take that penalty. Things haven't been going so well after losing the lead because of that pit road penalty. 16 laps to go in Talladega. And look at Dylan Banks all over the back bumper of the 32 of Ortega. Nobody going to be working with him now as they head back on 1 and 2. His teammate Cole Wilson, of course, taken out of this one.
Ortega's going to get a big push, though, from Dylan. Back clear. Dylan's almost going to get himself clear now down the back straightaway. Will he jump up in front of Pfeiffer?
It's getting really, really tight back there as well. As they head down the back stretch. Ortega clear both lanes. He'll jump in front of the 77. Now he goes back down low to block Dylan Banks. These blocks are definitely going to get just even more and more aggressive as the run and race goes on.
Here comes Pfeiffer back on the outside. I wouldn't be surprised if he tries to jump up to try to block it. Decides not to this time, but here comes Tomlin and Cherry to the outside, 3 wide.
Oh, that kind of checks up the top lane. They could maybe get momentum, which they are. Here comes Cherry with a run back into 1 and 2. Richard Cherry in the 29 car. Help from Eli Tomlin and CJ Ehrman. Look at Justin Rod, he's back, and that thing is mostly repaired. Oh, Pfeiffer! Oh,
what a save by Pfeiffer!
Maybe, yes, they all save it 3 wide. Down the back stretch they go. That could have been melee.
And now look at the outside, non-existent anymore. The first 5 cars now clear on the outside. Which one of them will be the first to make the move to the back to the outside?
Tomlin
Here comes Ryan Kilbashton off forward.
Oh, Ashton Miller! He is sideways. He'll save it. Once again through the trial ball. Oh, gonna cart through the grass,
Brody
Brody Webster. And he comes back in front of the field. Oh my God! So they'll get off of him.
Man, Code Brown on several cars in this pack. Somehow they continue on, as I believe everyone was got sideways at some point in that lap.
Ortega, though, still leads this race. Dylan Banks second, Matthew White third. 3 NASCAR iRacing FedEx Cup Series winners on the bottom.
Here comes Ryan Kilbashton, though. He's slowly making his way on the outside to the outside of Matthew White now, pushed by Eli Tomlin.
What a run for Eli Tomlin. 14 laps to go. Under that now, he is up in front of the top 5.
And look who's behind them, CJ Urban, your pole sitter. He's slowly making his way back to the front. Tomlin to the outside for a moment.
Almost got pushed out of line. Gets back in there. Oh, through the trial, but they go. Oh, Tomlin is loose. Look at Kilbashton, the 40. We get our card spinning. Token goes around now. Back to Steve Filippi. Going for a slide. They both save it, I believe. We stay green.
Max DiFilippi is going to have a really dangerous rejoin. Somehow hangs on to it.
Okay. Now Ryan Kilbashton to the outside. He leads the top. Getting shoved from the 90 of Tomlin. Now, where's the 32 of Ortega going to block? Up there in front of the 48. He gets to his bumper. He gives him a little bit of shove. Ortega sideways. Still... Now coming to 12 to go this time, but there's still a little bit of time in this race. I mean, they're acting like it's 3 to go at this point.
I mean, with this Xfinity package, it's so hard to move your way through the field. Every position matters. So that's why you see these guys making all these aggressive moves. Ortega blocking like a madman. I don't know how Ortega is able to hold on with all these blocks. Look at Tomlin flying all over the place in the turn 1.
Ryan Kilbashton once again. What a day it could be if Ryan Kilbashton could get his first ever Xfinity Series win. He's up on the outside. Eli Tomlin getting shoved with him. Brandon Pfeiffer back there. And you got Cherry also up there. Same thing with Justin Rott, 2 playoff drivers. Rott is back. That is not what CJ Urban wants to see in the points.
This run by the outside, Sebastian with a huge run from Tomlin.
Once again, going side by side. He's got to run to the outside. He's side by side with the 32 of Ortega, and he's almost edging out in front. Oh, the outside almost gets deteriorated again. Door to door, down the mid-contact. Oh my God, Ortega saves it. Tomlin blinks, but Ortega on the bottom, trying to squeeze away, like it turns. Oh, here we go. Big crash happening now. Multiple cars involved. Rojan Coe, car to the wall. Andrew Stacy, big damage for the 32 of Ortega, and the caution is out with 11 to go in Talladega.
Man.
I mean, it looks like he just straight up turned him. Coming back into that rejoin.
They had some contact down the front straightaway, knocked each other off the below the line, and Ortega, he had no regard for human life and just cleaned everyone out trying to rejoin the track.
And there they went on the bottom. I don't know what he's doing. My God.
I mean,
just
he might have.
Urban just got by there. Got a little bit of damage maybe.
Scoreboard for Ortega. He might have had a gap for a moment and it just closed at the last second.
We'll ride with 32 Alexander Ortega through the tri-oval. Leading, as you can see, this bad push to the outside. Sebastian gets loose. Ortega now on the apron. Oh, I don't know.
It's close. He might have just misjudged it a little bit.
I feel like that
Definitely not what you want to see.
Yeah, that maybe could have been avoided. A little look from the blimp for this accident. I'll see how Andrew Stacy got turned head-on to the wall as well. There they go through the tri-oval. Eli Tomlin, yeah, just gives him a bad push. Pushes him over. Then you're thinking he's going to drop out of line, slow down. Nope. I don't know. Maybe thought he had a gap, just didn't. Look at Stacy back there. Stacy, oh yeah, he gets collected by Rojan Coe, car on the wall. Oh, right along with Andrew Stacy.
More than likely going to be day over.
Riding with Andrew Stacy now. There they go ahead of him. We could also see Durban in 94. He just makes it through right along with him. And oh man, just out of nowhere, Coe comes out of there. Destroys him. Real quick, final replay here. Let's ride along with CJ Urban. Somehow, basically makes it through. Sebastian gets a little bit of damage. That nose is a bit pushed in. Lawson also got some wall damage, but mostly, I don't know, mostly okay. We'll see real quick. Yeah, he has a little bit of damage, but it's nothing too significant, I don't think. I don't even think he's going to pit. Ortega obviously going to have to come to pit road here. Actually, Urban is pitting.
For all that chaos, though, look at the leader, Eli Tomlin, one of the guys you normally do not see up front in this series. He's currently leading the way with less than 10 to go. How about we go bring him in here for a chat? Potentially. Eli Tomlin, you're leading the race, 9 to go. What's going through your mind right now?
I don't know, man. I was able to come up from 26th to 1st on that last restart, so it's been a fun race, working with teammates some and just trying to maneuver around.
You got Brandon Pfeiffer behind you. I'm not too sure where your next teammate is, but what's the game plan with you and Pfeiffer? You guys gonna work together, or is it every man for himself?
I mean, you know, we both want that first win, right? So we'll work together best we can. I would love to see a clear high car in victory lane. Doesn't matter if it's me or any of the other guys, honestly. So I'm hoping Brandon will work with me some, at least till the end here, and we'll just see how it plays out.
All right, good luck, and try to stay safe, man. Let's go get this win.
Hey, I appreciate it, Cameron.
All right, so we're coming to the shoes this time by a lot of cars still sitting on pit road trying to get some damage repairs. Yeah, a couple cars out of the race here as well. Man, it has just been a really, really chaotic one in Talladega. There's Ortega. I mean, it's not terribly damaged from the outside of it. Same thing with Cole Clausen. I think Andrew Stacy might be done. Ashton Miller also with damage. Ryan Kilbastion. Yeah, that's not too terrible either, but underlying stuff could be the issue.
Ortega said.
All those cars still sitting on pit road doesn't leave a whole lot of less than 20 here for the choose. Which means we'll restart.
Over the radio, Ortega said his car is absolutely destroyed, so I don't expect to see him get anything back.
Restart with 7 laps to go. Right now, looking at the playoffs, Ortega entered plus 21. Now the only driver that hasn't been involved in a crash tonight, actually, he did get involved in a crash, somewhat, CJ Urban. So now every single playoff driver hasn't been involved in a wreck tonight. That is insane. Come to the shoes. Inside Thomas, Piper goes with him. Where's Dylan Banks gonna go? Look at all these cars. My God. 5 cars go inside. That gives the front row to Justin Rott. Are you kidding me? Man, okay. Justin Rott, remember he got turned around earlier in this race, thought he was done, fell off, went a lap down with heavy damage, somehow recovers, repairs the race car, and he's up here with 7 to go, and completely flips it on CJ Urban. Of course, Urban was taking advantage of all the points he could gain on the 76 to Rott, and now Urban running outside the top 15, with right now 2nd on the choose. Ortega's back rolling here. 27 cars going to be on the lead lap for this restart. Everyone trying to catch back up. Going to be 7 to go. All right. How about Eli Tomlin? What a day it could be if he could maybe get his first career win. That would be huge for Eli Tomlin. 2 playoff drivers inside the top 10 right now. Justin Rott and Richard Cherry. You still could see more cautions as well in this race. You never know. Probably a relatively longer one in Talladega. The Cup race is going to be grueling tomorrow night. We've had a lot of cautions today. All right. Pace car is in. Gonna be 7 laps to go from the Talladega Super Speedway to maybe finish this one off, maybe not. We'll see if we get any more caution flags in this race. 7 to go. Sun also beginning the set. Gotta think about that. We started at 3:30, but we're back underway in Talladega. 7 to go. Eli Tomlin, nice jump on the inside. Brandon Pfeiffer to his bottom, as they will head through the tri-oval, heading back into 1 and 2. Pfeiffer to the bumper. There's Dylan Banks as well, outside being led by the 76 of Justin Rott. Oh, there goes Pfeiffer, bails on it. We got cars crashing in the back, and the caution's out. Oh, and Ortega is involved. Oh. Heavy damage now. The hood is completely pushed off that car. And that's going to be day over for Ortega if it wasn't already. There's the 13. Oh, nice wreck in the back. Andrew Stacy also involved. He thought he was done. Somehow he's still rolling. Let's see what happened back here. So, DeFilippe. I don't know what started all this. DeFilippe? Oh, no. Oh, my God. Andrew Stacy just comes into the 32 of Ortega. I believe it was Rojan Koch. Same few drivers that were involved in the last caution. Let's get a better angle here with Koch. 27. Stacy just checks up. Oh, and Koch just gets ran to the back of just a bad check up there, and hard into the wall goes the 32 of Ortega. That's going to put him in. Right along with Ortega. Just a bad check up down the inside. Nowhere to go. There goes Stacy. Oh, what a hit. Hard into the wall he goes. It's definitely going to be night over for him. And Ortega now completely blown up. His day is definitely done in the 32 car.
I mean, I'm looking at it now. It looks like Andrew Stacy's just riding it and hitting the chip.
I mean, I know you're in the back, basically running in last, but let's real quick see what happened with Stacy. Get a better angle. counting with him through this restart. Yeah, just gets past my deep lead. Right, listen. What is he doing? Honestly, what is he doing?
Just never even shifted up a gear.
I mean, I think this counts as disqualification at this point. That is unacceptable. Should I do it, Cameron?
I'm gonna leave that one up to you.
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna give him one lap black flag penalty. I'm gonna sit on pit road for a lap. Leader coming to choose this time. No, we are not. Okay. 5 to go now. We got cars coming up pit road. 71 on Cole Clausen, he'll back up. We always somehow find a way to cut it close on the lighting here at Talladega. The sun is beginning to set. Looking pretty cool as well. Of course, no lights at Talladega Superspeedway. Got to keep that in mind. So we've had a good amount of cautions tonight. We're going to restart with 3 laps to go. It will not be green, white, checker finish, though, of course. It'll be 3 to go. Will not count as one of our 3 green, white checkers because it'll be 3 to go, not 2 to go. Cole Wilson is back rolling. Man.
Yeah, I believe Wilson said over the radio he got all of his damage fixed somehow, so he might be back in it. Oh, well, he's 10 down.
Yeah, he's 10 down. I was going to say, there's no way he was able to fix that under the cautions, just running like that.
Yeah, he's just in it for the participation trophy at this point.
Eli Tomlin, they're going to be coming to the choose this time by. Yeah, Cole Wilson currently runs 30th and 10 laps down right now. I don't think he can gain any position as well. It would still be a 0-point scoring day for the race, but he's still got 9 stage points. Those are very, very important heading to Dover next week. All right. Here we go. Coming to the shoes cone. Gonna be 3 laps to go once the green flag gets underway once again. There's still some cars on pit road. Will we see teammates Tomlin and Pfeiffer go in the same row? That's the question. Eli Tomlin, he will go inside. Brandon Pfeiffer going to go outside. Wow. I'm going to be inside I keep wanting to call him Matthew White because I've seen Matthew White run this paint scheme a lot. Dylan Banks, not Matthew White. 3 laps to go in Talladega. This one could be over now. Could have another restart. You never know. We will see, though. Talladega Superspeedway. It's a relatively long race. We can go for over an hour under the green flag in this race. All right. Fans are going to be on their feet. Will we finish this one out with 3 laps to go? Going to restart with 25 drivers on the lead lap. Here we go. All right, Cameron Chandler. Any final thoughts with these 3 laps? What are we going to see?
Yeah, batten down the hatches. Thankfully, we don't have any of the usual maniacs up front, but I'm sure we'll see one of them get up here, and these guys, they better take cover and run away.
How about Richard Cherry going to restart here in 5th? He's got an opportunity. Same thing with Justin Rott. The only 2 playoff drivers inside the top 10. Next playoff driver is CJ Ehrman. The other 3 are either out of the race or 10 laps down like Cole Wilson is. Pace car on pit road. 3 laps to go in Talladega. Here we go. Hold your breath. This could do it. This is going to be wild. 3 to go. Back to green. Oh, what a great restart for the inside lane. Outside did not get going at all for Brandon Piper and Justin Rye. Tama now leads the bottom. Heading back at a 1 and 2. Dylan Banks on this bumper. Nearly goes to the apron. Justin Rye on the outside. Ooh, gets Piper a little bit squirrely.
Piper almost came down on Richard Sherry. Here comes Dylan Banks, though.
As they head down the back straightaway once again. Brandon Piper on the outside, Justin Rott to his bumper. Remember, it's not 2 to go, it's 3 to go. Keep that in mind. Sun is setting in the background. Got cars going low.
Banks with a huge shove to Tomlin all the way through 3 and 4. Trying to get himself clear so he could go to the top. He's tried it.
Still there. Richard Cherry now 3rd in line. Remember, now Tomlin almost goes outside. Oh! Banks, he's loose. Coming back in front of the field. Oh, and he might kick out. There's
Matthew White.
Matthew White gets collected. There's the 25, and they are wrecking. Landon Johnson goes around. And the caution, is it out? Yes, it is.
Yep.
Caution out. 2 to go. Man.
And who was the leader at the time of yellow?
I'm not sure. Let's see.
Right now it's Dylan Piper.
So, real quick, I think we should probably shorten this yellow also, so the sun doesn't set.
Oh, well.
So
No, we have plenty of time.
Alright. Just could push that a line. I don't know, he tries to maybe, just couldn't do anything there, I don't think, for Dylan Banks. He tried, there goes Matthew White around. Dylan actually ends up saving it. White gets destroyed by Mason Ward. There's Landon Johnson up there, the spin. Max DiFilippi nearly got a piece of it. There goes Johnson around and almost gets hit by Ethan McMillan. Real quick, so let's ride along with a 70 car of McMillan through this crash. Somehow made it through. With Ethan McMillan. There they go ahead of him. Begin to wreck. He pulls it down low. There goes Johnson around. Oh, look at Brody Webster, another one. My God. Oh. Man, that was close. Let's also now take a ride along with Dylan Banks through this crash. Pushing all over Tomlin. 2 to go. Just a bad shove on the inside. He tries to lift for gotten the gas there, then he tried to lift and ultimately causes all that. There goes Matthew White. Hard with Mason Ward. Johnson, of course, goes around as well. Let's ride along here with Mason Ward. Because he was the one that collected Matthew White. There goes Banks, comes back in front of the field, and here comes White. Nowhere to go. Oh, man. That'll probably end his day. Collects Johnson as well. And even gets collected with the 88 of Webster. Nearly gets collected with somebody else. My God. But it doesn't really matter. His day is probably done. Here from the Talladega Superspeedway. All right. Back to
Got a
caution
driver
again.
cleared from the infield care center, Alexander Ortega. How about we go talk to him real quick? So Alexander Ortega led a lot of the race, just got taken up, caught up in those last few incidents. Talk me through your day.
Well, I wish there was a little more to talk about. Obviously, I led a lot of laps. Colonized. Just like Daytona, I mean, just doing a really good job at controlling the race once we got up front. And we were working back through the field because we both took tires on the stage pit stop. And he got, I guess, he kind of just got hooked. And so that took my help out, and so I didn't have like an actual teammate anymore. And I don't really know what happened. Some people just can't handle pushing and blocking the way others can to get up front, and yeah, I just got hooked. Got hooked twice. That's unfortunate. Luckily, we got the stage win, and that'll definitely help for some of the points. But watching CJ up here in the top 5 is a little concerning. So we have to see what happens and bring it at Dover.
Yeah, you talked about the stage points and CJ leading. I'm not too sure how much he came in up on the cut entering this race, but the stage win definitely is going to help you. What kind of day are you looking for Dover?
Just I'd say our normal kind of day, but I feel like our normal day as of late is getting caught up in incidents, and so just top five stage if we can, top 5 in the race. I think as long as we do that, we'll be in a decent enough spot. I think CJ, I don't know if CJ will be a huge threat at Dover. I could be very wrong. I know Michael Gregory got caught up in something earlier, and I can't find one, so I have no idea where he's at right now on track. But yeah, I'm just gonna look for good runs at Texas and Dover, and hopefully get us, so.
All right. Hate how your day ended, but good luck next week.
Yep.
All right. Coming to the choose. What are we going to see? Will we see teammates go line up with each other or not? Watch Piper. He's there. They're going to line up. Tomlin was working with Piper. Piper was not working with them. All right.
For the sake of time, these guys they better hope they can make it back to the white.
Man,
Lights were on the pace car.
This race started at 3:30 in iRacing sim time. Who would have thought?
Yeah, I mean, shades of iCar at Charlotte earlier this season. I mean, last season. That race went all through the night somehow, and then to the early morning.
Yeah, I know. iCar. This is why I say Cameron Chandler needs to shorten the iCar races. My God.
Well, I mean, it wasn't even that long of a race. I mean, I just don't know what happened. I mean, we went green at like 7 at night, and then I don't think the checkered fell until 7 in the morning. So, iRacing, I don't really know what we were thinking with that one. It was on times 1.
Clearly not.
I don't know. I think it was a 134 lap race. I don't know how that went 12 hours in sim, but I sure do. It sure is a good thing that there's not many houses near the Charlotte Motor Speedway area.
My God. Sun is setting in Talladega. We've had a few of these sunset races in Talladega. Think back to Lobbies. God only knows how long ago we had an official sunset race. Well, the sun was also setting, I remember, back in the Xfinity race last season here at Talladega. So it's not a new thing, but it's a little bit more extreme now, to say the least.
I remember that Lobbies race. It was definitely raining on the racetrack, and Ethan Schindler allowed us to keep it racing, so that was pretty ridiculous.
All right, sun is setting. We're not real NASCAR. Race is not over. Here we go. Overtime, 2 laps to go in Talladega. If they make it back to the white flag, race is official. We'll go green to the end. Better hope they do. Back underway, 2 to go in Talladega. Brandon Pfeiffer, nice restart on the inside lane. Eli Tomlin to his bumper. Look at Justin Roth, though, on the outside. He's getting shoved by Christopher Lowell as they make their way through 1 and 2.
He didn't get the jump he wanted, but a big shove from Lowell. Lowell will blink out momentarily. That's going to really hurt Rod's run. Look at Tomlin all over the back bumper of the 77.
They head down the back straightaway. We'll take a look at Christopher Lowell dropping out of line. Justin Roth maybe nowhere to block, but will let other cars go with them on the outside lane. Tomlin shoving that 77 down the back straightaway. Little 3 wide middle. Look at the 76 and right up to the outside. They go again. Oh, Tomlin! He's blinking. Oh, no.
Ryan Davis around in the back, and that will bring out the yellow.
Man, come on. And only 1 car technically involved. This is a caution we don't need for the sake of time. We gotta shorten the caution.
Tomlin just a little too aggressive on that bump drafting.
Can't even tell what's going on. The car is
Can't
blinking.
really see it from that angle.
Yeah, just real quick, right along with Ryan Davis. he's technically the only one really spun around because of that. There they go. All right, so we're gonna have to.
Let's get a different angle on that one.
Let's look from the blimp with Tomlin. See what he sees. Let's see what the blimp saw. Watch the 90, second in line in the bottom. They're so close to the white flag. Up the racetrack. Oh yeah, just bad push. Gets them both slightly. Then he blinks, which doesn't help anything, and then he's back in front of the field. Let's real quick see what happened to Landon Johnson. And he got that damage. With Ryan Davis. Oh, Davis just gets neck-coated with Brody Webster, and there they go. Johnson nowhere to go. All right, caution is out. The sun is, it's badly setting now. I think we have to go to, I don't even know what it is right now. We have to go to 2 to go.
I know, yeah, we have to wait though.
Why?
Because they have to do a full lap.
We have to go, well, can we set it to 1 to go now? Because we kind of have to.
No, I literally can't. Actually, I can. Hold on.
Now they're going to choose this time by, I believe, for the sake of time. The sun is, it's basically gone. It's almost nighttime. Here we go, choose. Better hope they don't wreck. God help us if they do.
I mean, surprisingly, you can see pretty far in the dark.
I mean, but it won't last too long. The sun is officially set. Set it 5 minutes ago, iRacing time. I don't really know how we've gotten this far. We've currently been running for 1 hour and 20 minutes in this race. Oh my God. It's just about to be nighttime in Talladega. If this was real NASCAR, they would be over, but we're not. All right. What are we about to see in these closing 3 laps in Talladega? Sun is setting. Here we go. You can't see anything. You gotta think this has to be the final restart at this point. They cannot wreck anymore. Sun is literally gone. All right, here we go. Pace car's in again. Overtime number 2. But the sun is basically gone. Nearly night racing in Talladega. 2 laps to go. It's Maddox Beard on the inside of Brandon Pfeiffer. My ticker, I don't know what the hell it's doing. But whatever. 2 to go in Talladega. Back to green. Oh, a terrible restart for that outside lane. Did not get going. Don't mind the ticker.
Pillow and blanket for Brandon Pfeiffer, but he has CJ Erdman behind him. They are roughing each other up in the back 4 wide.
God help me if they crash. Heading back at a 1 and 2. Ticker has fixed itself, I believe. Come on. As they head down the back straightaway once again with 2. Oh!
Oh, Maddox Beard gets turned.
Hopefully no caution.
No spin to the bottom, no caution.
Now it's Justin Rotley to the inside lane, help from Dylan Banks, his teammate. Back in a 3 and 4 they go. Just got to make it to the white flag. Oh, please.
Pfeiffer with a big, Erdman with a big push to Pfeiffer. Dylan Banks looks out of line for a moment, and it looks like they're going to make it.
Don't curse it yet. Here they come, and white flag, they make it. 1 to go in Talladega. Final lap's underway. They are 3 wide. Look at Justin Rott on the inside. here in the white flag. Oh, he's got to push back to the inside. Dylan Banks, his teammate, Oliver's bumper. Cherry lined up third in line as they head down the backstretch one more time in Talladega.
ETR 1-2 down the back straightaway. Here comes the highlight. The career high cars. Brandon Piper looking for their first career win around the outside. Then even with Justin Vaughn into 3.
Side by side, back into 3. Oh, he's getting turned! Hard on the wall, big crash.
Piper.
Here they come.
What they do?
What will Banks? He's getting up.
To the outside.
They're wrecking in the back.
Behind him.
Here they come. Rott controlling this field to the checkered flag. Justin Rott's gonna win in Talladega. What a race.
What a comeback for Rott. Turned around early on in the race.
Oh.
One car, Cole Clausen sent to the infield care center immediately. Skipped the care center directly to John Hopkins.
What a race. In the dark, basically, at this point. This one's over. Talladega. My God. Justin Rott, third win of the season. And what a comeback. From a lap down outside the top 30, he's going to win in Talladega. His teammate Dylan Banks comes home second. ETR 1-2. Thierry, other playoff driver, comes home third. Where did Max DeFilippe come from? Your iCar winner last night to finish fourth. His third top 5 this week. And of course,
and Donovan Hogan, just outside the top 5.
Gotta look what happened on that last lap with all those cars getting sideways. But it's Justin Rott. We know he's going to victory lane. Third win of the season for the 76 of Rott. It happens from Talladega. Won at Montana, he won at Iowa, and now wins for the 2.66-mile superspeedway in Talladega, Alabama. He burns it down. Your race winner. There is his teammate Dylan Banks to come congratulate him. Your winner from the Talladega Superspeedway. Justin Rott gets it done. ETR 1-2. Dylan Banks comes home second place. Cherry finishes third. And CJ Urban, man, what a terrible luck there for the end. He will finish 21st. We'll give you post-race replays, post-race interviews coming up here from the Talladega Superspeedway. What a wild one in the Xfinity Series tonight. This will sure shake up the points for the top 6 playoff drivers. Playoff race 1 of 3 is over in the round of 6. And Justin Rott, unfortunately, because there's no winner-to-win format anymore, he is not locked into the championship 4, but has a pretty good shot at it after winning here in Talladega. All right.
Finally had something go his way.
Yeah. I mean, 3 wins this season. That ties, I believe, I can check real quick. I don't know 100% know off the top of my head. That does actually, he now has the most wins of full-time drivers this season. Justin Rott. Cameron Chandler also has 3, but he's, of course, part-time. So Cameron, how's it feel to have someone up here joining you?
I actually didn't even realize he had 2 wins. I mean, he's had so many races go the wrong way for him. I mean, especially think back to Atlanta. Would have won the race if Cole Wilson wasn't a terrible driver.
Now let's look here. Final lap in Talladega. How maybe Brandon Piper got turned around. So he's on the bottom. Looking back on a 3 and 4. There he is, side by side. This is not the final lap, is it? Oh yeah, it is the final. No, it's not the. Yeah, it is the final lap. So actually, well, we had a thing before. Justin Rott turned somebody around earlier.
Yeah, that was Maddox Beard.
Yeah, let's see what
down
happened
the back
there.
straightaway.
So heading down the back.
Another one. I was just about to say it. Maddox Beard having a great run. Had his shot to win and just gets drop kicked out of line.
Yeah, just not what he needs to see there. I mean, just a bad push from Justin Rott. Here they go. We're going to watch from the white flag coming to the final lap. They were side by side for the lead. We saw Christopher Lull up there on that outside lane, trying to make a third lane going. Yeah, he had help, but they got loose, of course, with the 08 of Knox Thompson. They went through 1 and 2. You saw the one of Dylan Banks just loyal on his teammate, Justin Rott's bumper. They were heading down the back straightaway for the final time. Then he looked from the 77. A run came to the outside with Brandon Piper. I thought he was going to get alongside the 76, which he did for a second. Then you watch what happened in 3 and 4. Just
Oh, Dylan just came up the track. Oh, yeah, Dylan came up the track and got him.
And hard into
And
the wall he goes.
hard into the
collects.
wall.
The 51 of Hamill also gets involved. Oh, look at Brandon Hunsaker get destroyed there. And here they came through the tri-oval, direct behind them as well. Just no more competition for Justin Rott. He had his teammate on his bumper, was loyal to him for his thanks full time in the Cup Series, able to push his teammate to victory. Let's ride along with Brandon Pfeiffer through this final crash, for this final lap crash. Then we're going to have some post-race interviews coming up. Time, head down the back stretch. Big shoving, so tight margins. Yeah, thanks to ever so slightly gain off the racetrack. That was the end of it. Hard wall. Look at the seat here to get a little bit there, and then hard on the wall goes Hamill. And that'll be the race for the 77 of Brandon Pfeiffer. Will finish 19th. Came across the line, I think, but still very, very unfortunate, man. What a night in Talladega, this one.
CJ Erdman, he actually came across the line 21st, so he came from at worst scoring probably fifth place points to, I believe, no points on the day. Actually, 1 point on the day from pole position. So
well, actually, Erdman did get 8 stage points.
Okay, well, at least he got that, but so many points he just lost right there. Really unfortunate for CJ Erdman.
Yeah, that's not what he wants to see. That'll do it in Talladega. What a wild one. Post-race interviews coming up here from the Talladega Superspeedway. This one, man, I feel like it just never ended. What a race. You got your winner coming up, Justin Rott. Cameron, do you want to do any of the interviews?
No, I don't think you're really going to do many, so I'd probably...
All right. Do you want to do Justin, or do you want me to do it?
You can do it. I don't really care.
I want to do Brody Webster.
Yeah, Cole Wilson, I mean, you finished. Where did you finish? You finished 28th. I mean, get on the plane and go home, man. I mean, just destroyed another race car. What are you doing?
No.
No, I better not see you in this interview waiting channel, because guess what, buddy? You ain't getting one. You don't deserve it.
No, but I got hired as a like, you know, all the failures who get hired as like sports analysts? That's us now.
You know what? Sure, because you're terrible.
All right,
Post-race interviews coming up.
Yep. All right. Anyways, oh, Cole Wilson's back. Anyways, Justin Rott coming up. First interview. Your winner, third win of the year. Wants to work. There we go. Justin Rott, what a victory it is. Third win of the season tonight in Talladega. You had your teammate Dylan Banks loyal to your back bumper. That ultimately was able to push you to the win. You held on there with all the chaos. What a comeback as well. Take me through some of the highlights of your day. Somehow coming back here to win this race. What a day.
Yeah, I mean, really kind of just snuck my way up there. I didn't really make too many moves. They kind of all, the bottom lane would stack up while I was on the top. I got a little lucky getting back up through the field after that wreck in the stage. And that just, got me to the front, and then was able to choose the front row while I was sixth somehow. Confused me, but and that got me again towards the front, and then just was able to hang on from there, and didn't really have to make too many moves. Just really wanted to keep the cars behind me double file. So I didn't know if Dylan was going to make a move or not. So just making sure that he couldn't if he wanted to, and keep the momentum on my side rather than the other cars.
So, of course, it was looking terrible in the first half for you guys. You scored no stage points after getting involved in that crash, had big damage, was running a lap down at one point as well with, of course, below the cut line driver, C. German scoring good stage points. You turned it around there, and how much of a relief now is this heading into Dover? 2 races to go before the championship fourth, and now a very good gap.
Yeah, big relief. I wish we would win in your end. That'd be pretty big. I really didn't think I was going to finish too well. I wasn't sure if I'd get all my damage fixed, and then after that, I was almost sure I was going to get in a wreck while trying to get through the field. So obviously a great points day with the win. Wish I got some stage points out of it, but we'll definitely take it. And Dover next week, I feel pretty confident I could hopefully go back to back.
All right, Justin. Well, huge congratulations on this win tonight. Just amazing job coming back through the field. Bottom 30th to the win here tonight. Big congrats, and we'll see you next week in Dover. Have fun celebrating this one.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
That was your winner, Justin Rott. All right, Cameron Chandler, do you want to do something now?
Yeah, I'm with
Not for
Dylan
Brody
Banks
Webster.
now. No, shut up, Cole Wilson. I'm with Dylan Binks now. P2 on the day pushed their teammate to Justin Rott to the win. Talk me through your day. Yeah, just talk me through your day.
Well, ETR on top, baby. ETR on top. What did I say, Cam? What did I say?
That ETR builds horrible cars, and you Mickey Mouse run, at a super speedway.
Whoa,
Oh,
whoa, whoa,
oh
whoa, whoa,
yeah.
whoa,
Hey,
whoa, whoa, whoa.
hey.
Oh,
Did what we say we were gonna
Daytona
do.
500, cough, Cole Wilson, Daytona,
Did,
cough, cough.
we did what we say we were gonna do, bro. ETR was gonna get the win, whether it was me, Rod, Eli. It didn't matter. ETR was gonna get the win at the end of the day, and ETR got the win at the end of the day. How about that, Ethan?
Hell yeah, guys, 1-2.
ETR, baby. ETR is the best team out there. There's no comparisons.
Yeah, nice try. We saw you go into turn number 1 out of control one of these laps and made an insane recovery, but rejoined the track and caused an incident. What was going through your mind in that point in time?
Yeah, definitely didn't like doing that for sure. Was not my intentions at all. It was just a bad spot to be in because I lived right there and I'm still gonna go up the track with all that momentum I had. So, it happened right going into turn 1. If it happened on the back stretch or front stretch or back stretch, I probably would have been fine. But right there, that area where I got pushed out, it was just a bad spot to be. There was really nothing I could do there to saving the car. Only thing I could do is lock it up, and hopefully I don't come back up into the track. But carrying as much speed as I was, I really don't think there was anything else I could have done right there. So sorry for all the guys that got involved in that. It was just a bad spot at a bad time. But I apologize to everybody in there, but it seemed like most people were pretty fine with it. It definitely wasn't intentional trying to wreck people because, I mean, I don't race in Xfinity for points or anything, and I'm not in the playoffs, so definitely don't want to hurt anybody's chances in the playoffs at all. But definitely did what we needed to do tonight. I don't know how the stage points went for us for ETR because a lot of us we're in Cup and we're not running points in Xfinity, but the win at the end of the day is what really matters, and we got that for ETR. So definitely proud of all the guys' effort tonight. And let's go get them next week.
Now, I'm not sure if you're still doing Cup next tomorrow, but if you are going into that finish P2 here, what kind of momentum does that give you tomorrow? And yeah.
Yeah, it just makes me want to finish one spot better. I think it's possible. It takes a lot of luck at Talladega and Daytona, Super 2A racing. It takes a lot of skill too, but it's more luck than anything. Just got to be at the right place at the right time. And I think with the guys we got at ETR, it's a powerhouse over here. I think we can go out there and I think we can honestly 1 through 5, definitely at least. These guys at ETR, they put a lot of work in each week, and we're powerhouse over here. So just gonna try to hook up my teammates tomorrow and go from there. I think we can do it. I think we can go for a win in Xfinity and Cup. I don't see why not. Why, Ethan? Right?
Yep.
Yeah.
But yeah, I do want to put some news out there. A lot of this will be my last year in the Cup Series in ETR. So definitely. Oh, FedEx. It's my last year in FedEx. Going to those shitbox Gen 4s next year, so I don't want to be a part of any of that. It's not going to improve the racing any. It's just going to cause more wrecks if you want to keep it real. But it's not my decision at the end of the day. But yeah, this is my last year at FedEx and ETR, so definitely want to go out with a bang. Get that another championship, go 2 in a row for sure.
Now, before we let you go, any like kind of strategy you want to tell us that's gonna happen tomorrow, or what's going on with that, or what is ETR planning?
Don't leak
Cameron
anything,
Chandler.
Dylan.
Can't spoil the secrets, bro. Can't spoil the secrets. Just gotta wait and see. ETR, we're gonna show it tomorrow. That's for sure.
Yeah, that's completely unbelievable. Not willing to share any secrets, but Dylan Binks P2, and I hope I finish ahead of you tomorrow.
Shout out Justin Rott on the win. ETR, baby. Let's go.
Okay, that was Dylan Binks. We're bringing third place Richard Cherry with the
Richard
SpongeBob.
Cherry, we saw you finish P3 today. Definitely wasn't the cleanest day for you, involved in multiple incidents. But ultimately,
Very good points there for you. Talk to me about it.
I don't know, man. My mechanics use a hammer more the fucking idiot that here building a house, but I was pretty lucky. I'm gonna admit it. After races of bad luck today, I had crazy luck. It was crazy, but I'm gonna thank Dylan Banks for helping me there at the end. Matthew there too. Just they were helping me a lot. Diego Salas too for helping me in the chat and stuff. Just really appreciate their help and coming out of Talladega P3 is pretty good now for Dover and Texas.
Yeah, obviously going into Dover next week, you already had the lead.
Why are you doing the interview?
You already had the points lead going into Talladega here, and then with the P3 obviously going into Dover. How do you feel your playoff gap's gonna be? And your chances of advancing in the round of 4?
Carl Wilson went from a driver to a reporter. That's crazy, but I just need a normal day at Dover, and I'm locked into a championship for that. I might as well not even race Texas because comparing Texas and Homestead is like comparing a fucking burger with a fucking pineapple. So we'll see.
All right, thank you, Richard Cherry. Go CWR.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, thank you, Cole Wilson, for pushing me aside on that interview. I'm here with 4th place finisher Max DiFilippi. Max DiFilippi, you had a really up and down day. I don't even know how you ended up in P4, so talk me through the last few laps for you.
I knew they were gonna wreck, and just trying to help my teammates after one of my teammates absolutely murdered me under caution at the end of stage 2, and I was skewing worse than Andrew Stacy was last week, and got it all fixed, and with 2 to go, the yellow just kept coming out and just kept getting farther and farther up or farther and farther back each caution. So I didn't really do anything right today. Anything that I could have done right, I just didn't, and no idea how we got P4, but lucky we did.
Yeah, you talked about it, P4, strong run. What kind of momentum do you have going into Dover?
A lot of momentum, but just hope we don't get wrecked at caution, and everything goes right and we don't wreck anybody like we did. Like we didn't wreck anybody today, so hope we can keep that streak going.
All right, thank you, Max, for your time, and good luck next week in Dover.
Thank you, man. Good luck tomorrow.
You know what, Cole Wilson, because you took my job, you're interviewing another one.
Wait, who is it?
Christopher Lou.
I don't know anything about his day. I'm not gonna lie.
Well, you're gonna figure it out, buddy.
Christopher Lowell, P5 finish here today. Very strong result for you. Little bit of an up and down. Being involved in a few crashes, but ultimately getting a top 5 result. Tell me about your day.
Like honestly, I'm really excited because the past few starts, my debut, I wrecked very early, and my next race, it didn't go any better. Got some damage at the start of the race, and I didn't really finish good. I'm really excited about this race because I got up there, I got up to the front. I worked well with my teammate at the end there, Knox Thompson. So I'm really happy.
Yeah, going into Dover next week, like you said, rough start to your FedEx career, but bounce back race here today. Going into Dover next week, how do you feel your results are going to be?
I'm sorry to say that I'm not gonna run. I'm most likely not gonna run Dover. So we'll see about Texas.
All right. All right.
Yeah.
So, good run today, solid top 5, and we'll see you at the next event you do.
Yep. Thank you.
I mean, that's just quite unbelievable. Did you hear that, man? He said he's not doing Dover. I mean, that's got to be some kind of war crime.
Yeah.
I'm gonna blow a tire after 20 laps.
Yeah, because you're terrible. Anyway, let's bring
Brody Webster.
Eli... No. William Franklin finished P8 on the day. Talk me through it.
That was a crazy race. Surprised we even got a top 10. We got into a wreck near like halfway through the race. My wheel was not even close straight. I was trying to hang on to the lead pack. Had about 12 minutes worth of damage. Got most of it cut down enough to where I can stay in the lead pack. And that final stint when the sun went out, we just rode around. Say about 15th from that red cap on the final lap. I went across the line. It was P8.
Yeah, a solid day for you in P8. What more do you look for in Dover to continue your solid runs?
So back-to-back top tens, we'll take it. Dover, maybe not the greatest track for me, but I thought the same thing for Martinsville, and we got 10. So hopefully Dover, we can get a top 10. Obviously not in the playoffs, but we're just racing to have fun here. And Dover, I'm hoping for a top 10, but we'll see.
All right, William Franklin, P8 on the day, and good luck next week in Dover.
Thank you.
Okay, to Cole Wilson. Now we're going backwards because I think I skipped Cole Clausen on accident. Cole Wilson, you're with 7th place finisher, Cole Clausen.
Hey, Cole Clausen, P7 finisher today. You you were involved in a lot of accidents today, but still top 10 finish for you. Tell me about it.
Yeah, we got in a few wrecks, but didn't get too much damage from it. You know, had my buddy Ethan McMillan to help me out, give me a little push there and there throughout this race. So, yeah, just was able to avoid the chaos on the final lap there and get to P7, and hopefully we can go get a win tomorrow night on my birthday race.
Oh, happy birthday. We'll wish you good luck tomorrow in that Culver's Ford number 71 as he looks for another win at Talladega.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Shoot. Okay.
All right.
He left.
Anyway, real quick, Cole Wilson. Anyways, let's look at the playoff standings and exiting Talladega. Richard Cherry, good gap, plus 32. Justin Rod, only plus 22 with that win, but still an okay gap. Ortega, plus 22, and Cole Wilson, plus 20. Then you got minus 20 for CJ. I mean, he would have been so much closer if he finished well. And then minus 29, Michael Gregory, nearly in a must-win, only now with 2 races to go here.
Yeah, I wish Ethan Chandler was pulling a Brian Davis, so it was easier for us to see. But anyway, we're gonna bring on 11th place finisher Eli Tomlin. Eli Tomlin, so close there on the final few restarts, just made some contact and got put in some unfortunate situations. What more did you need to end up in victory lane today?
I mean, I'm gonna be completely honest. I love Brandon to death, but I needed him to not be a polite word for retarded on the last on that last green white checkered. I mean, we were gonna control the race on the bottom. I told him I was gonna push him to the very end, and he swerved high and then back left across my nose. I still don't know what we were doing.
So you talk about, well, although with that happening, it still came across the line in 11th today. It's still a solid run. What more do you look for in Dover to continue a streak of runs?
Yeah, man. I'm gonna be honest. That one hurt. Getting a first win would have been really awesome there, and a first win for Clear High. Yeah, I don't really know I'm even gonna be racing Dover, but I'll definitely run the Cup race tomorrow. So we'll see what happens.
So yeah, you talk about the Cup race. Then what can we look for from tomorrow in the Cup race with Jesus Christ, with you and the rest of Clear High?
Yeah, I don't know. It's gonna be a little bit. You hate to say it's harder to want to work with teammates after that, but it's definitely gonna be frustrating. So it's probably gonna be the same strategy as it was today. Run around in 26th and then pick the right restart and try to make my way up to the front and stay there, just like I did today. Just pick better friends at the end.
All right. Good luck, Tomlin, and see you tomorrow, I guess.
Yeah, man. Appreciate you guys.
Okay, Cole Wilson. I don't know who the hell you're.
Brody Webster.
Brody Webster. Nice. Where the hell did Brody Webster finish? What happened to him? Okay, well, we're gonna bring in Ronan Suarez because he's next on the list, and you're with him.
Ronan Suarez, disappointing finish here today at Talladega. Obviously qualified really well, but involved in that crash very early on, set you back laps. So, tell me about your day and what could have happened to make your result better.
Well, our day like pretty much went downhill, like you said, on lap number 4, where the guy behind me, Alexander Ortega, aka my quote unquote rival, gave me a bad push. I'm not sure if it was intentional or not, but basically swiped me and rotated my car into the outside wall, giving me some immense wheel damage, and then everyone else wrecked behind me, so that gave me more damage too. So when I came down to pit road to repair, I got 9 minutes of damage to fix. So I was just waiting for a caution to happen every single time we had a restart. I just hope that we had an early caution so I can get some more damage repaired. And then I got down to 2 minutes of repairs left. And then we got into another crash where unfortunately our teammate I think had a mechanical issue and very, very slow. I couldn't see him from because there was another guy like right in front of me taking up all my view. So unfortunately we tagged him and then got a low ricochet and gave myself 5 more minutes of damage. So I mean, I'm very surprised I got a top 15 finish from that, considering how bad it was, really. But we'll just have to wait until what Dover has to bring us.
Yeah, going into Dover next week. I mean, we've seen you all season. You've had some good flashes. So what? How do you feel your chances are at Dover next week?
Dover is definitely going to be quite an interesting one because I've had a really good experience with Dover. However, those were during Xfinity fixed races, so those are going to be a lot. Those were a lot shorter laps wise. So considering the longer laps, probably going to be having to manage my tire wear. But I think I'm pretty good overall at Dover.
All right. That was Ronan Suarez, number 31, P4 or P15 finisher tonight, and we'll see you next week at Dover.
All right, thank you. Oh, and also go to suarezcreations.weebly.com for freelancing opportunities, including paint schemes, 3D models, photography, and etc.
All right. Thank you, Ren, for your time. And now let's bring in the owner of McDonald's Friend Racing, Brody Webster. What the hell happened with your day, man?
Oh,
I mean, where
there's a lot
the
of-
hell did you finish?
There's a lot of people in here. 19th. Hey, we got a top 20 after Axel broken.
Axel broken. Yeah, let's elaborate on that one, buddy.
Okay, so Ryan Davis, I net coded him, and then I don't know, the 24, like the back right of his car hit my wheel and my axle broke. So I got a meatball, but then you cleared the flags, so then Cole Wilson pushed me and I crippled to the checkered flag.
Yeah, I'm actually seeing it right now. I mean, it looks like Cole Wilson. What are you doing, man? I mean, you just pit successful Brody Webster across the line, and he crashes into the wall. I mean, that's coming out of your paycheck, man.
Yeah, but I saved him. I got him at top 20, and I made the brilliant crew chief call of not bringing him down pit road when he had a broken left front. But, yeah.
I mean,
He
yeah.
finished better than me.
What the hell? We got Dylan Banks' alt account in the waiting room. We might as well bring both of them in here. I mean, Dylan Banks, what the hell are we doing? We got two of your accounts in here.
Yeah, that's my alter ego right there.
D2 smooth. It's Jacob.
Yeah.
Okay.
Here, I'll turn on my camera.
Okay. This isn't even the alt account. I mean, we have Jacob Abner. Jacob Abner, what are you doing? I mean, for one, you have Dylan Banks with his eyes closed. That's your profile picture. I mean, you haven't shown up since Las Vegas. You're selling my man Braden Sharp's parlay every single week. Well, what's
he put money on me again.
You have lost this man $500. $500 in the past few weeks from not showing up and being.
We keep telling him to put it on Richard Cherry, but he keeps doing it for you.
I mean, yeah, because he's like,
Hey,
no,
Ethan
this
Chandler.
week is gonna be different.
What?
So.
He's just flexing to everybody.
Yeah, it's the Dylan Banks diecast that we're looking at currently.
Hey, we're looking at points. Nice try.
Yeah, Yeah, but no. Back to what I was saying with you, Jacob Clarino Abner, whatever your name is. What are we getting back in the race car, man? You get paid to race, and you are not tomorrow.
Hey,
So
why are we not doing Xfinity, Jacob? You know.
Exactly.
I
It's a
did another
fact.
league that I thought I was gonna win in, but I sold quality. I sold my strategy.
Hold on. What is this other league?
Are we still
It's
live?
white Youngbloods in it. It's prestige.
Oh
race
my
team
gosh,
series.
that's terror.
Okay, so yeah,
Yeah,
this
we
is
still-
just unbelievable. We are
I've heard
still
of that
live
league
doing
before.
banks. I mean, it's unbelievable, Jacob Abner. I mean, you're ditzing.
No, I'm doing banks, bro.
Why is Landon Johnson
outta
in
here.
It's time for Zimmerman.
Like, it's his user.
And why is he the 88 too? This doesn't make any sense.
Hey, Zimmerman's turn.
Absolutely clueless. I
He's
mean,
trying to be me. He's trying to be me.
yeah, we might as well
I've been
finish
here
this up
since
real
day
quick.
one.
Nope.
Wait,
nope.
who's Cam Shannon and who's
I'm
Doug
the
Lester?
88.
I'm confused.
All right, kick these two. They're gone. They've got their interviews.
Okay, yeah, everyone's moving away. We're gonna bring in Zane Vermont. Cole Wilson's with him.
Zimmerman, unfortunate day for you today, involved in multiple incidents. We saw you were up front a little bit near the end of stage one, got tagged and ultimately wrecked. So tell me about your day and what could have changed to make your result better.
Yeah, I mean, I wish it could have been a lot more better from what it was. I mean, after stage one, I kind of got killed like Ross Chastain did like last year. So, yeah, that sucked for myself. Pretty much my team pretty much imploded there. So, but at the end, I mean, I'm happy that all my teammates managed to finish all in the top 10. So, I'm at least happy about that.
Yeah, solid day for your team. Going into Dover next week, how do you feel your chances are at the concrete track, the Magic Mile? No,
You idiot.
the Monster Mile.
Matt, I don't think we're going to New Hampshire, man. I mean, I wish we could, but I think. Sorry. I don't know about Dover. whatsoever. Heading into Dover, I'm not sure about that. It's going to be an interesting week, so yeah, we'll have to see.
All right, thank you for your time. That was the number 6 try, Zimmerman. Unfortunately finish for him today at Talladega.
The SBCO will be back, man.
No, I mean, Cole Wilson, I mean, that was just awful. I mean, he literally says his team implodes all at once, and then you go, "Oh, solid day for your team." I mean, like, what? And then the Magic Mile? How dare you?
It's time for Alexander Ortega.
Yeah, you're with him too, because good golly.
Alexander Ortega, very unfortunate day for you today. Dominating all of stage one, winning it, and then ultimately getting wrecked out of the lead and then wrecked on the restart. Tell me how your day could have gone differently.
We could have not gone wrecked. Why am I back? I only had an interview. Nothing changed, man. I mean, we're gonna do really good at Dover, and we're gonna probably get wrecked at Texas, and then still get wrecked at Dover too. And then yeah. Anyways.
Yep, number 32, Alexander Ortega, P29 finish.
Yeah, I mean, Cole Wilson, I mean, he was already interviewed, man. I don't know why you wanted to bring him back. I mean,
Wait,
he's
what?
absolutely clueless.
Why
Yeah,
was he interviewed already?
Because, no, Cole Wilson, you should have known this. I mean, you were in the VC with him. I mean, I dragged him in the middle of the race to interview him, and I mean, you're clueless. I mean, how are you gonna be off lit driving?
No,
retired
now
from
you have to
driving be
interview
an
me.
analyst? Okay, yeah, Cameron Chandler here with Cole Wilson, the worst analyst, worst driver I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, I finished dead last.
You are terrible, dead last. How can you not drive a race car to a reasonable finish?
Yeah, Knox Thompson killed me. That's about it. All I have to say. We're going to Dover, blowing a tire on lap 20, getting a lucky caution at the end, winning the race, and then gonna throw up some game signs downtown Delaware and win.
Downtown Delaware. Do you want to like try to rephrase that at all? Downtown Delaware.
Downtown Dover.
Cool. I mean, Ethan Schwimmer, like, what does it take to have to get a drug test on drivers? Because I mean,
I think we just
he's
saw.
got to be.
Yeah, I think
yeah, like
first one's coming.
This is just ridiculous. I mean, downtown Delaware. I mean, what does that even mean?
I'm excited for the Magic Mile of downtown Delaware. It's an asphalt track. I mean, not much banking. Really easy to burn out at.
Yeah, I mean, oh my God, half of it must be dirt too.
No, just asphalt.
Yeah, unbelievable.
All right, we're gonna go get blackout drunk on our plane ride home from Vega.
Okay.
And you heard it here first. Cole Wilson, the driver of the number 22, is an alcoholic. He will be released from CWR effective
I
immediately.
own that.
What'd you say?
I own CWR driver.
Yeah, not anymore. Matthew White is now no, actually, Brody Webster is the other owner of CWR now.
No, Brody Webster would fire you over me.
Okay, then Matthew White is the second owner of CWR now. Cole Wilson has been fired effective immediately. And yeah, nice try to you, Cole Wilson.
CWR still leads the constructors standings. Just like to point that out. Because
By
of me.
5 points. And actually, it's Ortega.
No.
Yes.
I was because of Brody Webster tonight.
No.
No, Cole Wilson.
Brody Webster didn't get any points. What am I talking about?
No, Cole Wilson, I've ran 7 races this season, and every single last one of them, I have outfinished you. So, I mean, that clearly must mean you're terrible. But that is it. That is all from the Talladega Superspeedway for the FedEx iRacing Xfinity Series coverage live on Ethan Trumler, Fat Mania YouTube channel.
Wow.
Cole Wilson's currently spinning a fidget spinner. But on the behalf of everyone, drivers, teams, officials, commentators, crew chiefs, Cole Wilson's,
No, please custom diecast.
no, absolutely not. Good night from Talladega.
And we'll see you tomorrow for the NASCAR iRacing FedEx Cup Series live at 8 p.m. Eastern Time from the Talladega Superspeedway. We'll see you tomorrow. Good night.